Bam. Hello, everyone. I'm Jacqueline Hume, like Zoom, but please don't call me Jacqueline. I'll be really, really like, who? Nobody calls me Jacqueline here. Call me Jackie. Thank you. Or JY. JY is fine too. I am your directrice, your director, as well as your Juliette. My pronouns are very flexible. I yeah, you can use any pronouns you want. She, her, hers, they, them, theirs, anything. I'm cool. And one of my favorite love story books or music or something or other. I love that I asked this question and I haven't thought about this question. But if I have to think real fast, what comes to mind, one of my favorites is, oh my God, I don't know. Oh, Just Right. I love that movie. It's a movie with Common and Queen Latifah, and I'm like, that movie. Thank you, giving me all of the love that I want in my life. Yes. We're going this way.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi. I am Lori. I am the stage manager. Pronouns are she, hers. Well, let's see. Well, on the way over, just on shuffle, Huey Lewis's song "Stuck on You" came up, which I really love because I've been married many, many years, and so it's kind of like you get into this pattern where it's like, yeah, it's just easier to. No, I mean I love my husband, I mean it's a
There's a practical part to it.
it's a yeah. I mean it's a comfortableness because like yeah, we know each other, we know our faults, we know, and we're just gonna keep going because it's good to be together. So
Yeah. Thank you, Lori.
Hi, I'm Corey. He, him. I'm Friar Lawrence. And the Grateful Dead have a song called Sugar Magnolia. Nature love song.
Sugar Magnolia?
Yep.
Excellent. By the Grateful Dead. Thank you, Corey.
Get the barb in your bod.
I do, yes.
Hello, I'm Dakota. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm part of the chorus and also Gregory. And I think one of my favorites would have to be this book called The 12 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, because I think it really shows how you can have like multiple loves in your lifetime, and it doesn't always have to be like what society says it is. So I think it's a good representation of that.
Thank you, Dakota.
Hello, everybody. My name is Paul. I'm playing Paris. My pronouns are he, him. I guess what comes to my mind is a song from the musical Pippin. It's With You. And there's a line in that song that says, what is it? As time weaves with ribbons of memories, I would need no memories there if I could share my life with you. Something about that sums it up.
Beautiful. Thank you, Paul.
My name is April. My pronouns are she, her. I'm playing Balthazar and chorus ensemble. And I was having a hard time picking one, but I'm going to go with The Way We Were with Robert Redford and Barbra Streisand.
Okay.
Because while it doesn't necessarily have your classical, typical ending, to me it's a beautiful love story.
Excellent. Thank you, April.
Hi, everyone. My name is Shaisha. My pronouns are she, her, hers, they, them if you're nasty.
Okay, Miss Jackson. Sorry.
No, welcome in.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
I will be your nurse for this production. I'm looking forward to working with all of you. Let's see. I'm having a hard time settling on something, so I'm going to pull out an oldie but a goodie. Well, not that old. The song Best Part by Daniel Caesar. It's a beautiful song. That's meant to love in the little moments and in the bigger moments. So that's what I'm going with today.
Thank you, Shaisha.
Of course.
I'm Jack. I'm playing a couple of the Dickie roles. Is it Peter and John, or did I miss one?
Peter and John.
Okay, Peter and John. Okay, unless somebody drops out, then I'll probably be chorusing or something like that. And then, trying to think. There's a really interesting Korean rom-com series
Oh
called
my God.
Because This Is My First Life,
Oh,
where there are two people who know nothing about romance and do not like each other and are completely and totally clueless. They get married for financial reasons, and then everything goes sideways from there. It's on Netflix. It's fun. Because This Is My First Life.
I love K-dramas. You're speaking to my heart. I should have used a K-drama as an example. What am I? What am I doing?
Well,
Thank you, Jack.
You can go around twice,
But not that one. I haven't seen it.
but don't go around too many times because I don't know how much juice I have on my phone. And I think I'm in Act 2, Act 5 rather, one of the few people who survives Act 5.
You do survive. And last but not least.
Hi everyone, my name is Asia. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and
Who are you playing? Who are you in this
So
production?
I'm the apothecary. I don't even know what that means, but we're gonna figure that out.
Druggist.
Abraham and a part of the choir as well.
Mhm.
And I feel like no one's gonna get this, but if I like period dramas.
Okay.
So there's a movie called The Duchess. It's between like King Louis and like his concubine, pretty much. And I like stuff like that. It's like a forbidden kind of thing because they have to keep it low key.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
Love that. Thank you all.
And also, I guess my own love story. But.
Oh, okay. We'll have to hear about it sometime. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go into like why this play, expectations. I'm gonna talk at you a lot. Sorry, I'm not sorry. And then we'll take a break before we start the read through.
Jackie, are there people on Zoom that need to be introduced? Is that not happening?
Oh, there is Summer. If Summer is available. Hey, Summer.
Hello. I think I'm the
Hey,
only
you
one
want
on
to
Zoom,
introduce
yeah.
yourself to everyone?
Okay. Hi, I'm Summer Scarrett. I'm gonna be your assistant stage manager, so I'll be helping Lori and I guess anybody else who needs my help. And my pronouns are she, her. And actually, I kind of missed the question. Was it like favorite show, favorite movie? What was it?
It's favorite love story in a
Yes.
song, book, play, whatever you want.
Oh, that's hard, actually. I don't. Hmm.
You can think about it if you want, because there will be lots of
Oh,
introductions.
actually, I do have one actually now.
Oh,
I didn't
go
think of that
ahead.
long actually. And I think it's because Korean dramas, but I
Mhm.
like the love story in The Handmaiden or The Hand yeah, like
Yeah, The
it's like a
Handmaid.
Korean movie. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a Korean movie. It's called Agashi in Korean.
Oh yeah.
And it's about like this Japanese like high-born woman and this like Korean woman who's not high-born. They like have an unlikely romance, and it's kind of like it's interesting. I recommend it though.
That sounds spicy. I love it.
If you like the Korean stuff, anything with Kim Tae-ri in it is awesome.
Yeah, she's great. Yeah, I
Okay.
agree with that.
Awesome. Thank you, Summer.
I have
Yeah.
an extra cup of water for anybody except the person who's on Skype.
Right. They
Working
don't
on
need that.
teleportation science. Working on it. Got my tea.
Yes, and if you want more water, I mean, they accept donations downstairs. They have some water if you want to get more. And when we meet up, I will make sure that we'll have like a case of water because I am a waterholic. I have this huge water bottle. I can't handle anything without water. Okay, so going into stuff. What is this? Why is this? Where is this? Etc. Etc. Where is this placed? This is eternal. My point, the whole point of this is Romeo and Juliet. If you have seen Hadestown before, Hadestown is based on a Greek mythology, a story of Orpheus, right? And they talk about how the story, their love story, is something that just keeps happening and happening and happening eternally, and that's kind of the vision that I have for this. That this is an eternal story. You know, some people call Romeo and Juliet the greatest love story of all. I don't agree, but I think it is a beautiful love story though. And usually the lens is that this is, you know, a story of stupid kids, a story of bad intentions for our Lawrence, a story of, you know, all these different things. And Our story that we are going to have is one of hope. Okay? It's one of hope and reconciliation. And that love breeds hope and reconciliation. Period, point blank. Next page. It's going to be all about that. It's going to be about the relationships between people. Everyone is going to be a fully formed, fully fledged individual. I don't care if you have 10 lines, I don't care if you have a million lines. You are important for this production. And without you, we cannot tell the story, which is love creates community and it helps breed reconciliation. Um, Thank you.
I didn't
And so,
quite see Friar Lawrence's evil intentions. I sort of saw him as the wily coyote of the piece. It's like he keeps coming up with these schemes that keep blowing up in everybody's faces.
yeah. Well, some people make him the villain in some productions, and I personally have been in several Romeo and Juliet productions, so I've done a lot of different versions. But our version, like I said, is all about love. That being said, we're not changing the facts that people do get murdered, do get killed in this play, which is very, very, very sad. The thing is that by the end of it, though, the Montagues and Capulets, who are completely against each other, reconcile, which to me is an incredibly beautiful thing. So we're going to focus on that a lot. In terms of costuming, I'm thinking cottagecore. If you don't know what that is, Google it. So it's just very romantic, okay? Nothing that specifies a period. So very much like black pants for men and like a white or colored shirt for women. Lots of, this dress is cottagecore that I'm wearing. Style. Hello, Cameron. Welcome.
Hello.
There's a chair right here if you'd like.
Should I just do this for the friar?
We'll see. But that's a good chair. A good chair. Good chemise. I can't speak. Words are hard.
Sure.
We're gonna do intros again. You see, I told you we're gonna do intros again and again and again all night long. For introductions, Cameron, we were saying our names, pronouns, who we are for this production, and what is one of our favorite love story books, plays, songs, whatever medium you want. So you can answer that last one. The rest of you don't. Just say your name, pronouns, and who you are for this production, just so we can keep it moving. So Jackie, she, her, they, them, whatever you want, pronouns, director, and Juliet. We'll go this way this time.
My name is Asia. I'm the apothecary choir, and I'm Abraham. What was that?
Pronouns?
Oh yeah, she, her.
Excellent.
Jack, I'm doing Peter and John, still a he.
Cameron, he, him. Mercutio. You said movie, song, and song?
Pronouns, just a
He,
movie
him.
or song or play or book, whatever. One thing.
That's hard.
Yup.
Can you get back to me on that one?
Sure, we can
Some
get back
time
to
think
you.
about that one.
Yeah.
It's a bit of an ambush.
Hi, I'm Shaisha. I am she, her, hers. They, them if you're nasty. And I am to be your nurse.
Okay.
I'm April, she, hers, Baltazar, and ensemble and choir, or chorus.
My name is Paul. I'm playing Karis, and I'm going to sing in the choir too, right?
Yes, you're in the
Yeah.
some parts of the chorus.
Some parts of the chorus,
Mhm.
and I'm a he, him.
Hi, I'm Dakota, she, hers. And I'm Gregory and
I'm Corey, he, him, Friar Lawrence.
I'm Lori, I'm stage manager, she, her.
Summer, you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm Summer Scarrett, she, her, and I'm assistant stage manager, and I actually had to go, but it was nice introducing myself again to everybody.
Thank you, Summer.
Bye.
Bye. Have you thought of?
So, all right.
Okay.
Alright.
For movies, there's two.
No, you choose
only
one.
got
Just
one.
one. We all got one.
One.
Yeah.
All right, so I got to go to romantic comedy, The Hitch.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, Hitch.
Love Hitch.
Yeah.
Good one.
Awesome. Thank you, Cameron. Cool. So then we were going into why this play, what is my vision, blah, blah, blah. Just real quick, this is eternal. So the love story is eternal. love breeds reconciliation and hope. That's our whole theme for this play and for my vision of Romeo and Juliet. We are doing cottagecore in terms of costuming. So really like black pants and like a button-up shirt. Like very simple, very like not time specific at all. In terms of music, we have a music director named Andy. They couldn't be here tonight, but they got you chorus. We did a whole ass musical together. They're a wonderful musical director. Like he's gonna get you in shape. And he's thinking of a jazz flavor for the chorus, and there are 3 chorus parts. So yeah, one in the beginning, one in the middle of the show, and one at the end. So for tonight, I say just play like we did during the auditions. Just play.
Well,
I
that
don't.
was lots of fun. That's
Right.
yeah.
Good. We're just gonna play. I'm gonna give you like a line each, and you're just gonna play and see what happens. And let's see what happens with the unison parts. Oh, I'm excited. Me too. I'm a huge Harmony
That was
fan.
not exciting, is what I'm saying.
Paul's like, no.
Not exciting at all.
Don't worry. No judgment zone here. No judgment zone. And why Romeo and Juliet now? For a lot of reasons. This country is very divided at this point, and I'm really interested in stories of bringing people and communities together rather than making them be divided and be apart. And like, what creates that? And so, for me, again, this story is a lot about love and a lot about reconciliation, and so that's why. Another reason is also, I don't know if y'all know, in London last summer, or this past summer, they did a Romeo and Juliet, and there was a lot of controversy due to the Juliet being called ugly because she's black, and they were like, she can't do this, and she's ugly, and how the hell would she match with Tom Holland, and all of these different things. And I reject all of that. It's 2025, 2024. I forget her name, but I can look it up.
I was just curious.
And I reject all of that filth. Like, gosh, Shakespeare was done by men, okay? Men played all the parts.
Yes.
And Shakespeare is one, I think if he is not the top playwright, he's one of the top playwrights that is done all over the world. I've seen Shakespeare in Japan, I've seen Shakespeare in Senegal, I've seen Shakespeare, like in all countries of the world, they do Shakespeare.
Pre-Bailey Bat.
So I don't understand. So I reject all of that. That's another reason why I was like, no, I must play Juliet. Oh, you don't want a black woman? Oh, well, let us see. Let us see how that works.
Black of the berry, the sweeter the leaf.
Girl, you already know. You already know. The 3 C's. I have 3 C's for all productions that I direct. The first C is communication. I'm a huge communication person. I prefer over communication to under communication. I don't care if you call me, text me, email me, use some sort of charade language if you want, whatever it is, I need communication. Because I don't know what I don't know. I am very happy to be flexible. I'm very happy to, deal with whatever situation, boundaries, whatever you need. I got you. I'm here for that. But I cannot do that if you don't communicate with me. So please communicate. And if you cannot communicate with me, I'm a lawyer by trade. Mediation and negotiations are things that I teach, and I love mediation. If you feel like you can't talk to me directly, thankfully, I have a kick-ass team of people who hopefully you'll be comfortable with talking to. Lori, our stage manager, is a great point of contact. Please feel free to talk to Lori. Summer, who just left, our assistant stage manager, is younger. If you feel more comfortable talking to Summer, go talk to Summer. We also have a great assistant director who will be here very soon, Aman Khan. If you feel like talking to Aman, totally, please go talk to Aman. But all that being said, or Andy, our musical director, he's awesome too. And hopefully one of us will be a safe space for you to talk to. And if it's not one of us, feel free to talk to one of y'all. I'm happy to do an actor's advocate. I'm not an equity actor, but I've worked on a lot of equity projects. And usually they choose one person to be kind of the person that you talk to, the point person in the team. I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to not have that. I'm here to do whatever the team feels comfortable with. We're a huge cast of 18 people. So I just want to make sure everybody's comfortable. So communication is key. Please communicate with me. Number 2, C, is collaboration. I love collaboration. Okay. Yes, I'm the dictator. I mean the director. That being said, the first couple of weeks that we're going to be meeting via Zoom is really talking about who do you think you are? I'm going to tell you who I think you are and who I want you to be. That being said, I'm also really interested in hearing your point of view and seeing if we can marry the two if they're different. Yeah? So collaboration, love. And the last C is consent. I'm all about consent up in here. There's going to be a lot of intimacy in terms of like, I'm not saying sex on stage. No, none of that. None of that. Lori's like, thank God. But touch is an important form of communication. Hi.
No sex.
Sorry,
Oh,
Romeo. And consent is really important for that. We'll do introductions in a second after I finish. So yeah, that's the third C is consent. And we're gonna do introductions again. So introductions, we did names, pronouns, who are you in this production, and what is one of your favorite love story, book or movie or play or song or whatever you want. But you're not gonna go first. I'll go first and I'll give you time. We'll go this way. Give you time to think. So Jackie, she, her, they, them, whatever you want, director, and Juliette.
Lori, stage manager. She, her.
Corey, he, him, Friar Lawrence.
Dakota, she, her, Gregory, and Course.
Paul, he, him, Paris.
Matthew, he, him, Romeo. Damn, that's a hard one.
I know.
It's so many. I want to say.
Just one.
I gotta go chocolate.
What's chocolate?
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? As long as I got
No, you gotta explain it to us. What's chocolate?
I don't know the actress name.
I don't know
I don't know,
either.
but Johnny Depp was in
Oh,
it.
Johnny Depp,
Yeah.
chocolate.
Oh, chocolate. I was like, what's chocolate?
I got chocolate.
Francophone over here.
I
I
know
was
what
like,
you
chocolate.
meant. Right,
You
I
know,
know.
that
I
was
know.
it.
I got you. Okay, yeah.
Get out of here.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Okay. There's also Love Jones, but I wasn't gonna say that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Classic.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Black Love over.
Just don't say love.
Listen, I saw. What
It's
do
okay.
you
It's okay.
mean?
I was like, he said
What's up,
chocolate over Love Jones.
I don't know the conversation. I almost picked that.
It could have been the what's the other one? You probably know. Same actress from Love and Basketball. Was
Oh.
in the racial couple.
Oh,
yeah,
something new.
Something new.
Something new.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Something was really good.
Yeah, something new was really good. No, I'm here for something new. But I was like, chocolat.
Right.
I love Juliette Binoche, but chocolat. Okay.
April, she, her, Baltazar, and Chorus.
Shaisha, she, her, and I will be your nurse.
Cameron, he, him. Oh, Mercutio. Yes. What's your name again? Oh man, Cam. I thought it was Cameron. Lamar. Yeah,
Stop.
Lamar.
Stupid ass.
Yes, if y'all know each other. Okay, yeah. Okay.
I think this is the wrong kind of communication.
Right. What did I cast y'all as best friends again? I don't even know. What?
Jack, I'm Peter and Friar John, and I'm a he both times.
In Asia, she, her, apothecary, Abraham, and choir.
Yes, you sell the drugs to this one.
Yes.
It's great.
Not the fun kind.
Yeah, not the fun
Yeah,
stuff.
watch. Yeah, my God.
I know. A lot on my hands. It's fine.
I know, right? Where's the rock and roll?
Wait. We're just talking about what this is. You'll listen to the recording, and the 3 C's for every production I do, which are communication, collaboration, and consent. Those are really, really important to me.
Should be 4.
No, just 3. Just 3 C's.
I had a personal question.
Yeah.
Are you from Senegal?
Yeah.
I can tell.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
What can you
because
tell?
my best friend is from
Really?
Senegal,
That's wild.
yeah. And the bracelet, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Now I am born, not raised. But born there, yeah.
Damn, this is a drug
Just
dealer
an
that pays
observation.
attention. Oh, wow.
I know. You gotta be careful.
I did the observation.
I know.
And the
You like
French
that.
too.
careful.
Any other questions? I talked a lot. Any other thoughts? No? We're gonna do another round of introductions. right. I was like,
I hear
okay.
it coming.
Let's clap when they come in. Let's just be like, yeah. Woo! Yes! Every time somebody comes in, we're just like, we're so happy to see you. Hi, Iman. We are just doing, well, introductions. We'll do them again. Yep, all of them. It's name, pronouns, who are you in this production, and then what is one of your favorite love story songs, poems, movie, play, whatever you want in the genre. But you'll not go first. We're gonna start with Paul. We'll go with Paul and then do this again.
Well, she already stole my thunder. My name is Paul.
Yeah.
He, him, I'm playing Paris in the show.
Matthew J. Murray, he, him, I'm playing Romeo, and Finesse, Finesse by Bruno Mars.
Shut up. Oh, no. Oh, you're talking about. We're not answering that anymore.
No. With this second round. Anyway.
Second round, just name
Right.
and pronouns and who are you.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, you're not playing finesse. What are you talking about? Never mind. I'm catching up.
April, she, her, Baltazar, and Chorus.
Hi, I'm Shaisha, she, her, hers, and I am your nurse.
You forgot they, them if you're nasty.
I did. The joke only works so many times.
Remember.
I'm always, we remember.
Stuff with us.
Wait before you got here.
Cameron, he, him, Mercutio.
Jack, I'm doing Peter, John, he.
Asia, she, her, apothecary, drug dealer. Abraham and Choir.
Not the fun kind.
Jackie, what's up? She, her, they, them, whatever you want. I'm your director in Juliette.
Lori, she, her, stage manager.
I go or am I allowed?
You can go.
Okay, Iman, assistant director, and she, her.
Do you have a favorite love story?
Yep.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I was gonna say, it's like you forgetting something.
My own.
Oh.
What is it?
What is the story?
Her own.
Hello?
Her own.
Oh, your own. That was already taken, but that's fine.
So now you tell us.
Wait, someone else said that already?
Oh.
She thought she was original. Wait, somebody else is coming. 5, 4, 3, 2. You're dressed in time. Finishing our last, just kidding, not last, but next round of introductions. It's name, pronouns, who are you for this production, and what is one of your favorite love story, play, movie, song, whatever, just one. But we'll wait for you. We'll go to Corey first, and then Dakota. Yeah, I figured, we can wait until Peter arrives.
Are we waiting?
Are we? You know, I don't know how many times we've done this. Yeah, we should bring chairs. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Mathieu. I know, time. What is
Has
time?
anyone performed here before?
6:45.
Thank you.
In
Yes.
what?
I was her understudy in Miss Evers' Boys.
Wow.
And I've been in I think 6 productions or something here. I've been in a lot of productions here. Maybe 7? I don't know. A lot of productions.
What's your favorite one?
Girl! I don't have a favorite one because they're so great. Yeah. Hello! Woo! Yeah. April's got the vibe check. We're doing introductions for the umpteenth time. Name, pronouns, who are you in this production, and what is one of your favorite love stories, songs, books, movies, whatever. But just the two of you will answer because we've all answered this before.
And they're all wrong answers.
Oh God.
Then I have a different answer.
Right? And this time we'll start with Jack and go this way.
Okay, Jack playing Peter, Friar John, I'm a he.
Let me go this way. Asia, she, her, apothecary, Abraham, and Squire.
Awesome. Jackie, she, her, they, them, whatever you want. Director and Juliette.
Lori, she, her, stage manager.
I'm Corey, he, him,
Oh, God.
Friar Lawrence.
Okay, hold.
Hold.
Quick hold.
Thank
Somebody's
you, hold.
coming up. Somebody's coming up. Let's welcome them into this space.
Are you expecting anyone else after this?
I don't know.
So much
I have no
surprising you.
idea.
So there's 18 people.
There are
so-
18 people, but they're not all coming, so I
We
don't
can
even know.
fit somebody right here.
You can put a
Next
chair right
time,
here if
maybe
you want.
RSVP.
You know, they really should. Wait, are they coming? Or maybe it's for Christmas Carol downstairs.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it could
even
be because
Oh,
those
it's 6:45. People might be arriving
Oh,
today.
for their show. Okay, we're good. Let's keep going. Yeah, we
Bring back
will
the comfy
eventually.
chair.
They're rehearsing down there?
They will. But they know we're here, so they're fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep going. Whoever was next.
Me. So Iman, she, her, assistant director.
Dakota, she, her, Gregory, and Forrest.
I'm Paul, he, him. I'm playing Paris.
Laurel, they, them, the prince, and actually Much Ado is one of my favorites.
Okay. I love that.
Which is the last show the four of us were.
Good, yes.
All coming together.
Peter, I'm playing Lord Capulet, he, him pronouns, and I really don't know.
Okay, you can think about it. Yes. That's what you should have said. Actually.
That's the punch I needed.
Matthew, he, him, Romeo.
April, she, her, Baltazar, and Chorus.
Shaisha, she, her, they, them if you're nasty, and I'll be your nurse.
Still funny.
Right? We're still giggling over here.
That is still work.
What are you doing?
Cameron, he, him, Mercutio.
Jack, I'm doing Peter and John, I'm a he.
We already went. You were the first. So we're done. Yes, beautiful.
You don't have to be out, you pick it up during the production.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. Lots of things were said. I'm gonna be a broken record, but c'est la vie. We were talking about the 3 C's that are important to me in every productions are communication. Please communicate with me for the love of God. I don't know what I don't know. Collaboration. I love collaboration. I was telling them I'm a dictator. I mean, I'm a director. I've directed lots of shows. That being said, I love collaboration. And I will tell you who I think you are, but I also want to know who you think you are, and hopefully we can marriage the two if they're different. Hopefully they're the same. And then the third is consent. We will not do anything that you're not comfortable with. If you're not comfortable, just say it. I'm not even going to ask you why. You're just going to be like, okay, not comfortable, done. Let's do this thing, all right? And every part in this play, no matter how small or how big, is important because the whole lens of this is love breeds reconciliation, and community is a really important part of this show for me. And so everyone is going to be a part of it from the beginning of the show till the end of the show. I think everyone will be on stage at the beginning and everyone will be there at the end, though 3 of us will be dead. But that's okay. That's okay. We already know Paris, myself, and Romeo, we will not be moving, but we will be on stage with everybody else. So, yeah. Any questions that I may answer before we take a break and then do the read through? Any questions? No? So the plan is for the rest of 2024 is to meet via Zoom. So the next steps are, I would like to set up at first a one-on-one Zoom with each and every one of you. So please let me know in the next couple of weeks when you have time so we can meet up via Zoom. It can be for an hour or more, whatever you want. And we will talk about, again, who you are, who I am. Who I am? No, who you are. Who you are. Who I think you are. Who you think you are. And we'll figure out that part. And then we're going to also be meeting as our families, right? And our communities. So the House of the Prince is a community, the Capulets is a community, the Montagues are a community, the Chorus are a community. The chorus in my mind is like a Greek chorus. So they're like the Fates, if you've seen again Hades Town. So they're my favorite. I want to be a Fate so bad. So you're really important. So we're going to talk a lot about your role in this and how you're going to navigate in this. Any questions about any of that? Okay. And then come January 2025, the hope and the dream is we'll start meeting in person to really choreograph the fights. There's lots of fights, and a lot of you are in it, actually. The intimacy, as well as the really easy blocking. I promise you, I'm not a crazy blocker. I'm going to make it really, really easy. And lots of natural walking or not walking, depending on your character in the space. And we will marry Zoom and in-person rehearsals for at least January. And then hopefully February and March, we can be only in person. And I promise you, I won't do more than 4 rehearsals max a week. And you won't be called every time. I'm a big believer in staggered calls. I hate wasting people's time and being like, come 6 to 10, and then you're not utilized for like 3 hours. That will never be me. Like, if I can help it, we will not do it. Yes, Shaisha.
When will we have this access to the stage?
January. Well, we have access to the stage now. Okay. With, like, for example, next Saturday, I put in the email is my hope for a next meeting in person with whoever can come. I know some people can't come. That's totally cool. It's so that we can read whatever next version of the play is, because I'm gonna do some editing based off of how we sound today. Maybe I won't do any editing, and if I don't, then we'll just hang out and meet each other and maybe work on stuff. So yeah.
Maybe I meant when will it be clear so we can like get a feel for the space? Sorry.
Oh, like on the stage down there? Probably January. Yeah, January 2025. Because there are 2 more shows. Murders Announced is finished this week. Then there's A Christmas Carol. Once they're done, there's Laurie's a part of The Wisdom of Eve. But we can start moving on the stage, whatever it is. But we won't know our stage.
Yeah, Wisdom of Eve is black box. I mean, there'll be set pieces, but there won't be a set. So it will be all open when the Wisdom of Eve is up and running.
Oh, awesome.
Love that. And Fires in the Mirror the same. We're doing black box. We're not doing any crazy sets. Our set is probably the next one that'll have like something more physical on the stage. The balcony, whatever that is. That being said, for those of you who just joined us, we're still looking for a set designer, set builder, and lighting designer. So if you know anybody, please send them my way, because I want a balcony and I don't know what that means. So send them my way. Yes, you had a question?
No, I was
Oh, no? Okay. Any other questions? No? Yet? Well, it's 6. No? It's 6:52. Let's go do a quick checking out of downstairs, the stage, everything, and take a break. And we'll be back by 7:10. I'll give you lots of time. 7:10, we'll back for a read-through. Yes! And for those... Let's go.
The house of the prince, then the Montagues, and the Capulets last walk through the town square. The prince salutes everyone and is greeted back. Mercutio makes a signal to Benvolio and Romeo. Romeo and Juliet see each other quickly and look away. The Montague and Capulet parents look at each other with contempt. Tybalt looks at the Montagues with menace, leaving Samson, Gregory, Abraham, one other person last in the square.
This is going to change, quick pause, but this is just like a quick snapshot, but it's going to change already. I already know that that's not the vibe. The course is actually going to be first, then House of the Prince, then Capulets and Montagues, and Abraham is not going to be left there. It's just Samson and Gregory who will be there by themselves.
My naked weapon is out. Quarrel, I will back thee.
How? Turn back and run.
Fear me not.
No, Mary, I fear thee.
Let us take the law of our side. Let them begin.
I will frown as I pass by, and let them take it as they list.
Nay, as they dare, I will bite my thumb at them, which is disgrace to them if they bear it.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Gregory is the law of our side, if I say I.
No.
No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
But if you do, sir, I am for you. I serve as good a man as you.
No better.
Well, sir.
Say better. Here comes one of the master's kingsmen.
Yes, better, sir.
You lie.
Draw if you be men. Gregory, remember thy washing blow.
Part fools. Put up your swords. You know not what you do.
What, art thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, look upon thy death.
I do, but keep the peace. Put up thy sword. Or manage it to part these men with me.
What, drawn and talk of peace? I hate the word, as I hate hell, all Montagues, and thee. Have at thee, coward.
They fight.
Leader and the citizen one and
Oh, that's Abraham.
Clubs, bills, and partisans, strike, beat them down.
Down with the Capulets.
Down with the Montagues.
Enter Capulet and Lady Capulet.
What noise is this? Give me my longsword, ho!
A crutch, a crutch. Why call you for a sword?
My sword, I say. Old Montague has come and flourishes her blade in spite of me.
Enter Lady Montague and Montague.
Thou villain Capulet, hold me not, let me go. Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace, profaners of this neighbor-stained steel, will they not hear? What ho, you men, you beasts, that quench the fire of your pernicious rage with purple fountains issuing from your veins. On pain of torture, from those bloody hands throw your mistempered weapons to the ground, and hear the sentence of your moved prince. 3 civil brawls, bred of an airy word, by thee, old Capulet, and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets, to wield old partisans in hands as old, cankered with peace, to part your cankered hate. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. You, Capulet, shall go along with me, and Montague, come you this afternoon to know our further pleasure in this case. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart.
Exit all but Lady Montague and Benvolio.
Quick hold. I forgot to say this, but you're already doing it. But yes, there should be no breaths between when a person ends talking and another person speaks talking. It should be moving. I want this play to move so that when there is breath, we really breathe collectively and then go as like a train. So great. Let's keep going.
Oh, where is Romeo? Saw you him today? Right glad am I he was not at this fray.
Madam, an hour before the worship's sun, so early walking did I see your son.
Many a morning hath he there been seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning dew, adding to clouds, more clouds with his deep sighs, but all so soon as the all-cheering sun. Away from the light steals home my heavy son, and private in his chamber pens himself, shut up his windows, locks far daylight out, and makes himself an artificial night. Black and portentous must his humor prove, unless good counsel may cause remove.
My noble aunt, do you know the cause?
I neither know it nor can learn of him.
Have you impertined him by any means?
Both by myself and many other friends. But he, his own affection's counselor, is to himself. I will not say how true. Could we but learn from whence his sorrows grow, we would as willingly give cure as know.
See,
Romeo.
See, where he comes, so please you, step aside. I'll know his grievance, or be much denied.
I would thou wert so happy by thy stay, to hear true shrift. Oh well, I will away.
Exit Lady Montague.
Good morrow, cousin.
Day so young? I mean, sad hours seem long.
It was. What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that, which having makes them short.
In love?
Out,
Of love?
out of her favor. Where am I in love?
Alas, that love, so gentle in his view, should be so tyrannous and rough in proof?
Alas, that love whose view is muffled still, should, without eyes, see pathways to his will. Where shall we dine? Oh me, what fray was here? Yet tell me not, for I have heard it all. Here's much to do with hate, but more with love. Why? Then, oh, brawling love? Oh, loving hate? Oh, anything of nothing first create, Oh, heavy lightness, serious vanity, misshapen chaos of well-seeming forms, father of lead, bright smoke, cold fire, sick health, still waking sleep. That is not what it is. This love feel I, that feel no love in this. Does not thou not laugh?
No, because I'd rather weep.
Good heart at what?
At thy good heart depression.
Why? Such is love's transgressions. Griefs of mine own lie heavy in my breast, which thou wilt propagate. To have it pressed with more of thine, this love that thou hast shown, doth add more grief to too much of my own. Love is a smoke raised with the fumes of sighs, being purged, a fire sparking in lovers' eyes, being vexed, a sea nourished with lovers' tears. What is it else? A madness most discreet, a choking gall and a preserving sweet. Farewell, my cuz.
Tell me in sadness, who is it that you love?
What? Shall I groan and tell thee?
Grown? Why, no. I came so near when I supposed you loved.
Right good mark, man. She's fair, I love.
A right fair mark, fair cuz as soon as hit.
Well, in that hit you miss, she'll not be hit with Cupid's arrow. She have Diane's wit, and in strong proof of chastity well armed. From love's weak childish bow she lives unarmed. Oh, she is rich in beauty, only poor that when she dies with beauty dies her store.
Then she hath sworn that she will still live chaste?
She hath, and in that sparing makes huge waste. She is too fair, too wise, wisely too fair, to merit bliss by making me despair. She hath forsworn to love, and in that vow do I live dead that live to tell it now.
Be ruled by me, forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how, so I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes, examine other beauties.
He that is struck and blind cannot forget the precious treasures of his eyesight lost. Show me a mistress that is passing fair. What doth her beauty serve? But as a note, where I may read whose passeth that passing fair. Farewell. Thou canst not teach me to forget.
I'll pay that doctrine, or else die in debt.
Exit. Enter Lady Capulet and nurse.
Nurse, boy Esmacolet, where is my daughter? I'll report to you.
Now, by my maidenhead, at 12-year-old,
Good.
I bade her come. What lamb? What ladybird? God forbid. Where's this girl? What? Juliette?
Enter Juliette.
How now? Qui m'appelle? Who calls?
Your mother.
Madame, me voici. What is your will?
Você de quali espiat? Nurse, give leave a while. We must talk in secret. Nurse, come back again. I will have remembered me. Thou hear our counsel. Thou knowest my daughters of a pretty age.
Susan and she, God rest all Christian souls, were of an age. Well, Susan is with God. She was too good for me, but as I said on Lammas Eve, at night shall she be of age. That shall she marry. I remember it well. 'Tis since the earthquake now 11 years, and she was weaned, I shall never forget it, of all the days of the year, upon that day. My lord, and you were then at the Mantua? Nay, I do bear a brain, but as I said, and since that time it is 11 years. For then she could stand alone, nay, by the room. She could have run and waddled all about. For even the day before she broke her brow. And then, my husband, God be with his soul, he was a merry man, took up the child, yea, quoth he, dost thou fall upon thy face? Thou wilt fall backward when thou hast more wit. Wilt thou not, Julie? And by my holiday, the pretty wretch left crying, and said I, to see now how a jest shall come about. I warrant, and I should live 1,000 years, I never should forget it. Wilt thou not, Julie? Quoth he, and pretty fool extinted and said I.
And Vala assess, I pray thee, hold thy peace.
Yes, madame. Yet I cannot choose but laugh. I think it should leave crying and say I. And yet I warrant it had upon its brow a bump as big as a young cockroach stone, a parlous knot, and it cried bitterly. Yea, quoth my husband, fallest upon thy face. Thou wilt fall backward when thou comest to age. Wilt thou now, Julie? It stinted and said, I.
Fini, Nourrice, fini, je t'en prie quand je te le dis.
Peace I have done. God mark thee to his grace. Thou wast the prettiest babe that I ever nursed, and I might live to see thee married once. I have my wish.
Marry that Mary is the very thing I came to talk of. That is moi, Maculé, Juliette. How stands your disposition to be married?
C'est un honneur that I dream not of.
An honor. Were not I there? An honor? Were I not thine only nurse, I would say thou hadst sucked wisdom from thy teeth.
Bien. Pensez maintenant au marriage, younger than you. Here in Verona, ladies of esteem are made already mothers by my count. I was your mother much upon these years, that you are now a maid. Thus then in brief, that brilliant Paris seeks you for his love.
A man, young lady. Lady, such a man, as all the world wide. He's a man of wax.
Verona's summer hath not such a flower.
Nay, he's a flower, in faith. A very flower.
Quenditis vos. Can you love the gentleman? This night you shall behold him at our feast. Read o'er the volume of young Paris's face, and find delight with beauty's pen. Imagine every married lineament, and see how one another leads content, and what obscured in this fair volume lies. Find written in the margin of his eyes, this precious book of love, this unbound lover. To beautify him only lacks a cover. So shall you share all that he doth possess, by having him, making yourself no less?
Quick hold. I'm going to read the French whenever Lady Capulet speaks French, just because Helen does want to hear it. I forgot. So I will read it, and you read the English for Lady Capulet. Keep going.
No less, nay bigger, women grow by men.
Répondez-moi en un mot.
Can you love like a Paris's love?
I'll look to like if looking liking move, but no more deep will I endart mine eye than your consent gives strength to make it fly. Allons, Juliette, le comte nous attend.
Go, girl. Seek happy nights to happy days.
Act 1, Scene 4, enter the chorus.
Two households both alike in dignity.
In fair Verona, where we lay our scene.
From ancient grudge break to new mutiny.
Where civil blood makes civil hands unclean.
Thank you.
From forth the fatal loans of these two foes.
A pair of star-crossed lovers take their life.
Oh, misadventures, piteous overthrows.
Do with their death bury their parents' strife.
The fearful passage of their death-marked love.
And the continuance of their parents' rage.
Which but their children's end not could remove.
Is now the 2 hours traffic of our stage. The which if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss our toil shall strive to mend.
Yeah, great job, y'all. Blackout.
Act 1, Scene 5, the street, enter Capulet Paris.
The Montagues are bound as well as I, in penalty alike, and 'tis not hard, I think, for those so old as we to keep the peace.
Of honourable reckoning are you both, and pity 'tis you lived at odds so long. But now, my lord, what say you to my suit?
But say more what I have said before. My child is yet a stranger in the world. She hath not seen the change of so many years. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, ere we may think her right to be a bride.
Younger than she our happy mother's maid,
and too soon marred are those so early made. The earth has swallowed all my hopes but she is the hopeful lady of my earth. But woo her, gentle Paris, give her heart, my will to her consent is but a cart. If she agree, in her scope of choice lies my consent, and a fair according voice. In my poor house, look to behold this night, earth-spreading stars that make dark heavens light. Go, sirrah, trudge about through fair Verona, find those persons out whose names are written here, and to them say my house and welcome on their pleasure stay.
And you thought there was a Paris?
Finding out whose names are written. It is written that the shoemaker should meddle with his yard, and the tailor with his laps, the fisher with his pencil, and the painter with his nets. But I'm sent to find those persons whose names are here writ, and never can find what names the writing person hath here writ. I must go to the learn. I'm in good time.
Enter Benvolio and Romeo?
Tut man, one fire burns out another's burnet. One pain is lessened by another's anguish. Turn giddy, and be helped by backward turning. One desperate grief cures with another's languish. Take thou some new infection to thy eye, and the rank position of the old will die.
Your plantain leaf is excellent for that.
For what, I pray thee?
For your broken shin.
Why, Romeo, art thou mad?
Not mad. What bound more than a madman is. Shut up in prison, kept without my food, whipped and tormented, and good fellow.
Good evening, I pray, sir. Can you read?
Oh, that's Peter. You're fine. Go ahead, Peter. You can say your line.
Even I pray, sir, can you read?
I, my own fortune and my misery.
Perhaps you murder without book. But I pray, can you read anything you see?
If I know the letters and the language.
You say honestly. Rest your merry.
Stay, fellow. I can read. Signor Martino and his wife and daughters, County Asylum and
Anselm, I think.
And his beauteous sisters, the lady widow of Vertuvio, Signor
Placentio.
and his lovely nieces, Mercutio and his brother Valentine, my uncle Capulet, his wife and daughters, my fair niece
Rosaline.
and Livia, Signor
Valencio.
and his cousin Tybalt, Lucio, and the lively Helena. A fair assembly. Whither should they come?
Up.
Whither to supper?
To our house.
Whose house?
My master's.
Indeed, I should have asked thee that before.
I will tell you without asking. My master is the great rich Capulet. If you happen to the house of Montagues, I pray come and crush a cup of wine. Rest you merry.
At the same ancient feast of Capulets, sups the fair Rosaline, whom thou so loves, with all the admired beauties of Verona. Go thither, and with unattained eye, compare her face with some that I shall show, and I will make thee think thy swan a crow.
I'll go along, no such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in splendor of my own.
The exit, Act 1, Scene 6. Enter Romeo, Mercutio, Benvolio with 5 or 6 masters, torchbearers, and others.
Give me a torch. I am not for this ambling. Being but heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
Not I. Believe me, you have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead. So stakes me to the ground and I cannot move.
You are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar with them above a common bound.
I am to soar and pierce with his shaft, to soar with his light feathers, and so bound, I cannot bound a pitch above door wall. Under love's heavy burden do I sink.
And to sink in it should be burden love. Too great oppression for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? 'Tis too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like a thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking you, and you beat up down.
Come, knock and enter, and no sooner in. Let every man betake him to his legs.
I dreamed a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what's yours?
Your dreams often lie.
In bed asleep. Well, they do dream things true.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab hath been with you. She is the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone, on the forefinger of an alderman, drawn with a team of little atoms, at the mark men's noses as they lie asleep. Her wagon spokes made of long spider's legs, the cover of the wings of grasshoppers, the traces of the smallest spider's webs, the collars of the moonshine's watery beams, her whip of cricket's bone, the lash of a film, her wagoner a small gray-coated gnat, not so big as a round little worm, pricked from the lazy finger of a maid, and in this state she gallops, night by night, through lovers' brains, and then they dream of love, or courtiers' knees that dream on courteous straits, or lawyers' fingers who straight dream on fees, or ladies' lips who straight on kisses dream, which oft the shaft, or which oft the angry mad with blisters plagues, because their breasts with the sweetmeats tainted are, which once untangled much misfortune bodes. This is the hag when maids lie on their backs, that presses them and learns them fight first to dare, make them women of good carriage, then is she.
Peace, peace, Mercutio, peace! Thou talkest of nothing.
True, I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy.
This wind you talk of blows us from ourselves. Supper is done, and we shall come too late.
I fear too early, for my mind misgives some consequence yet hanging in the stars. Shall bitterly begins his fearful date, with this night's revels, and expire the term of despised life closed in my breast, by some vile forfeit of untimely death. But he that hath the steerage of my course, direct my sail. On, lusty gentlemen.
Strike, drum.
Exit marching about the stage. Act 1, Scene 7, the hall of the Capulet's house. Enter Capulet, Lady Capulet, Juliette, Tybalt, Cousin Capulet, Nurse, and Romeo. The other guests and maskers are non-speaking.
Welcome, gentlemen. Ladies that have your toes unplagued with corns will have a bout with you. Aha, my mistress. Which of you all will now deny to dance? She the next date, she I'll wear have horns. Have I come near you now? Welcome, gentlemen. I have seen the day that I have worn a visor and could tell a whispering tale in a fair lady's ears, such as would please. 'Tis gone, 'tis gone, 'tis gone. You are welcome, gentlemen. Come, musicians, play. A hall, give room and foot it, girls. Music, more light, ye knave. Sweet music plays and they dance.
That's stage direction. Thank you.
He's in a directing sort of mode. More light, you knaves, and turn the tables up. Quench the fire. The room has grown too hot.
What lady is that? For thought enrich the hand of yonder night.
It is song. You can do your best. Do whatever you want.
It has a question mark.
Andy may come for you. Andy may come for you, but that's fine.
Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night, like a rich jewel in Ethiopia's ear, beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear. The measure done, I'll watch her place of stand, and touching her, make blessed my rude hand. Did my heart love till now, or swear it sighed? For I ne'er saw true beauty till this night.
This
Yeah.
by his this by his voice should be a Montague. Fetch me my rapier, boy. What dares the slave come hither, covered with an antic face, to fleer and scorn at our solemnity? Now, by the stock and honor of my kin, to strike him dead, I hold it not a sin.
Why, how now, kinsman? Wherefore storm you so?
Uncle, this is a Montague, our foe, a villain that is hither come in spite to scorn at our solemnity this night.
Young Romeo, is it?
'Tis he, that villain Romeo.
Content ye, gentle coz. Let him alone. He bears him like a portly gentleman. And to say truth, Verona brags of him to be a virtuous and well-governed youth. I would not, for the wealth of all the town here in my house, do him disparagement. Therefore, be patient, take no note of him. It is my will, the which, if thou respect, show a fair presence, and put off these frowns, and ill-beseeming semblance for a feast.
It fits when such a villain is a guest. I'll not endure him.
He shall be endured. What, goodman boy? I say he shall. Go to. Am I the master here, or you? Go to. You'll not endure him. God shall mend my soul. You'll make a mutiny among my guests.
Why, uncle, 'tis a shame.
Go to. Go to. You are a saucy boy. Is it so indeed? This trick may chance to scathe you, I know what. You must contrary me. Harry, 'tis time. Well said, my hearts. You are a pretty cox. Go, be quiet, or more light, more light. For shame, I'll make you quiet. What, cheerly, my hearts.
Patience perforce with willful
Kohler.
Kohler meeting makes my flesh tremble in their different greeting. I will withdraw, but this intrusion shall now seeming sweet convert to bitter.
Exit all and spotlight on Romeo and Juliet.
If I profane with my unworthiness hand of this holy shrine, the gentle fine is this: my lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints lips and holy palmers too?
I, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Romeo and Juliet remove their masks.
Oh, and they're saying, let lips do what hands do. They pray, grant thou, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not, while my prayers effect I take. Thus from my lips by yours, my sin is purged.
Then have my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from thy lips? Oh, trespass sweetly urged. Give me my sin again.
They kiss longer with a bit more passion.
You kiss by the book.
Spotlight ends and lights back on, everyone is back.
Madame, your mother craves a word with you.
Madam.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
What is her mother?
Mary, bachelor. Her mother is the lady of the house, and a good lady, and a wise and virtuous. I nurse her daughter, that you talked withal. I tell you, he that can lay hold of her shall have the chinks.
Is she a Capulet? Oh, dear Count, my life is my foe's death.
Away, be gone. The sport is at the best.
Aye, so I fear, the more is my unrest.
All exit but Juliet and her nurse.
Come hither, nurse. What is yon gentleman?
The son and heir of old Savannah.
What's he that now is going out of door?
Mary, I think the young...
What's he that follows there that would hardly dance?
I know not.
Go ask his name. If he be married, my grave is like to be my wedding bed.
His name is Romeo, and a Montague, the only son of your great enemy.
My only love sprung from my only hate, too early seen and known too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me that I must love a loathed enemy.
What's this? What's this?
A rhyme I learned even now of one I danced withal. And then Lady Capulet says Juliet.
Juliet.
Oh no, oh no. Come, let's away. The strangers are all gone.
That's it, enter the house.
Now all desire doth in his deathbed lie,
And young affection gapes to be his heir.
The fearful wish will throw born would die.
With tender Juliet matched is now not fair.
now Romeo is beloved and loves again.
A life bewitched by the charm of looks.
suppose he must complain.
And she still loves sweet bait from fearful pools.
Being held a foe, he may not have access
To breathe such vows as lovers used to swear.
And she has much in love and needs much less.
To meet her new beloved anywhere. But passion lends them power. Time means to meet, tempering extremities with extreme sweet.
Chorus exit.
Oh, y'all are killing it.
By the World's Fabulous Orchard, enter Romeo.
I go forward when my heart is here. Turn back, dull earth, and find thy center out.
He goes back, enter Benvolio Mercutio.
Romeo, my cousin Romeo, Romeo.
He is wise, and on my lie has stolen him home to bed.
He ran this way and leaped this orchard wall. Call, good
Mercutio.
Mercutio.
Nay, I'll conjure too. Romeo, humorous, madman, passion, lover, appear thou in the likeness of a sigh. Speak but one rhyme, and I am satisfied. Cry but I meet, pronounce but love and dove. Speak to my gossip, Venus, one fair word. He heareth not, he stirreth not, he moveth not. The ape is dead, and I must conjure him. I conjure thee by
Rosaline.
Rosaline's bright eyes, by her high forehead and her scarlet lip, by her fine foot, straight leg, glittering thigh, and the
Demons.
Demons in their adjacent lies, that in thy likeness thou appear to us.
And if he hear thee, thou wilt anger him.
That were some spite. My invocation is fair and honest, and in his mistress's name I conjure only but to raise him up.
Blind is his love, and best befits the dark.
If love be blind, love cannot hit the mark. Romeo that she were, oh, that she were an open, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Thou up popper and pear.
Mm-hmm.
Romeo, good night. I'll to my truckle bed. This field bed is too cold for me to sleep. Come, shall we go?
Go then, for 'tis in vain to seek him here that means not to be found.
Exit, Act 2, Scene 2, Fabulous Orchard, enter Romeo.
Just as scars had never felt a wound.
Juliet appears above at a window.
So, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou her maid art far more fair than she. It is my lady, oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fair stars in all the heaven, having some business, to entreat her eyes, to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there, they in her head? The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars, as daylight doth a lamp. Her eyes in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I wore a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Ay, mi, hélas.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious to this night, being on my head as in a winged messenger of heaven.
Oh, Romeo. Romeo, pourquoi es-tu Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet. Oui, je cesse d'être une Capulet.
I hear more, shall I speak at this?
'Tis but that name that is my enemy. Tu es toujours toi-même, non un Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. Qu'y a-t-il dans un nom? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet, So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
Take thee at my word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo.
Qui es-tu? What man art thou that thus bescreened at night?
By a name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. Manon, or ma santé chérie, is hateful to myself, because it is my enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love-like wings did I perch these walls. Stony limits cannot break love out. And what love can do that dares love attempt? Therefore thy kinsmen are no let to me.
S'ils te voient, ils te tueront. If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Black, there lies more peril in thine eye than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their
Enmity.
enmity. Thank you. Enmity.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their sight. And but thou love me, laisse-les me trouble. My life were better ended by their hate than death prorogued, wanting of thy love.
By whose direction foundst thou out this place?
By love, amour.
L'amour.
L'amour. By love, l'amour, who first did prompt me to inquire. He let me counsel, and I let him eyes.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush bepaint my cheek for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Est-ce que tu m'aimes? Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false. At lovers' perjuries they say Jove laughs. Oh, cher Romeo, si tu m'aimes, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon, je jure, I swear that tips with the silver altar.
Oh, ne jure pas by the moon, the inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or, if thou wilt, jure by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee. Oui, je te croirai. Well, do not swear. Although I joy in thee, I have no joy of this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning, which doth cease to be ere one can say it lightens. Mon doux ami, good night, bonne nuit. This bud of love by summer's ripening breath may prove a beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night, bonne nuit, as sweet repose and rest come to thy heart as that within my breast.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
Et quelle satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would it were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? Et poque mon amour?
But to be frank and give it thee again. And yet I wish but for the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. Mon amour est aussi profond. The more I give to thee, the more I have. For both are infinite. I hear some noise within. Cher amour, adieu. Madam. Anon, good nurse, sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a little, je vais revenir.
Oh, blessed night. I am afeared. Being in night, all this is but a dream. Too flattering sweet to be sustainable.
Trois mots, cher Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose, marriage, send me word tomorrow by one that I'll procure to come to thee. En quel lieu et en quel temps, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world.
Madam.
I come anon, but if thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee.
Madam.
Dans l'instant, je viens to cease thy suit and leave me to my grief Tomorrow will I send.
So by my soul.
Mille fois bonne nuit.
1,000 times the worse to want thy light. Love goes toward love. As schoolboys from their books, love from love towards school with heavy books.
Retiring, re-enter Juliet above.
Romeo, at what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
At
Merci, April.
At the hours of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I have forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember.
I shall forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'll still stay to have thee still forget, forgetting any other home but this.
'Tis almost morning. C'est presque le matin. I would have thee gone, and yet no further than a wanton's bird who lets it hop a little from her hand like a poor prisoner in his twisted gyves, and with a silk thread plucks it back again, so loving jealous of his liberty.
Je voudrais être ton oiseau.
Je voudrais être ton oiseau. I would if I were thy bird.
Sweet, so would I. Yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night, bonne nuit. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow. Mwah!
Sweet dwell upon thy eyes, peace in thy breast. When I were sleeping, peace so sweet to rest. Hence I will to my ghostly friar's close cell, his help to crave and my dear hap to tell.
Acting simply, Friar Lawrence's cell.
Now, where the sun advances burning eye, the day to cheer and night's dank dew to dry, I must fill up this austere cage of ours with baleful weeds and precious juiced flowers. The earth that's nature's mother is her tomb. What is her burying grave? That is her womb. And from her womb, children of diverse kind we sucking on her natural bosom find. Many for many, virtues excellent, none but for some, and yet all different. Oh, mickle is the powerful grace that lies in herbs, plants, stones, and their true qualities. For not so vile that on earth doth live, but to the earth some special good doth give, nor aught so good but strained from that fair use, revolts from true birth, stumbling on abuse. Virtue itself turns vice being misapplied, and vice sometimes by action dignified. Within the infant rind of this small flower, poison hath residence and medicine power. For this, being smelt, with that part cheers each part, being tasted, slays all the senses with the heart. Two such opposed kings encamp them still, in man as well as herbs, grace and rude will. And where the worser is predominant, full soon the canker death eats up that plant.
Good morrow, father.
Benedicite, what early tongue so sweet saluteth me? Young son, it argues a distempered head so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Or if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight?
That last is true. The sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin. Wast thou with Rosalind?
With Rosalind?
Rosaline.
Rosaline.
I know, I was like, I'm a Rosaline.
With Rosaline? My ghostly father. No, I forgot that name. And that name's Lord.
That's my good son. But where hast thou been then?
I have been feasting with mine enemy, where on a sudden on one hath wounded me, that by me wounded, both are remedies within thy help and holy psychic lies.
Be plain, good son, and homely in thy drift. Riddling confession finds but riddling shrift.
Then plainly know my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet, as mine on hers, so hers is set on mine, and all combine, save what thou must combine. By holy marriage, when and where and how we met, we wooed and made exchange of vow. I tell thee as we pass, but this I pray, that thou consent to marry us today.
Holy St. Francis, what a change is here! Is Rosalind, whom thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Young men's love then lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. Jesu Maria, what a deal of brine hast thou washed thy sallow cheeks for Rosalind?
Rosaline.
No, Rosaline.
Rosaline.
Thine rhymes.
Exactly. It rhymes. Brian, Rosaline, thine, Rosaline. Right. That's why I was like, follow me. Thank you.
Thou, if these woes were all for, wait, what is it now?
Rosaline.
Art thou changed? Pronounce this sentence then. Women may fall when there's no strength in men.
Thou chidest me off for loving Rosaline?
For doting, not for loving, pupil mine.
I pray thee, chide not. See whom I love now. Doth grace for grace and love for love allow? The other did not so.
Oh, she knew well. Thy love did read by rote and could not spell. But come, young waverer, come, go with me. In one respect I'll thy assistant be, for this alliance may so happy prove to turn your household's rancor into pure Louvre.
Let us hence! We stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast.
Where the devil should this Romeo be? Came he not home tonight?
Not to his father's. I spoke with his man.
Ah, that same pale, hard-hearted witch, that Rosaline, torments him so that he will sure run mad.
Tybalt, the kingsman of old Capulet, hath sent a letter to his father's house.
A challenge on my life.
Romeo will answer it.
Any man that can write may answer a letter.
Nay, he will answer the letter's master. How he dares, being dared.
Alas, poor Romeo, he's already dead. Stabbed with a white witch. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
White wench's black eye. Mhm.
Stabbed with a white witch's black eye, shot through the ear with a love song, and is he a man to encounter Tybalt?
Why? What is Tybalt?
More than Prince of Cats, I can tell you. Oh, he is a courageous captain of compliments. He fights as the very butcher of a silk button, a duelist, a gentleman of the very first house. Ah, the immortal Pasado.
Pasado.
Pasado, the punto reverso. Die.
And Romeo?
Here comes Romeo. Here comes Romeo.
Without his roe like a dried herring. Flesh, flesh, how art thou fishified? Signor Romeo, bonjour. There's a French salutation to your French slop. You gave us the counterfeit fairly last night.
Good morrow to you both. What counterfeit did I give you?
The slip, sir, the slip. Can you not conceive?
Pardon, good Mercutio. My business was great, and in such a case as mine, a man may strain courtesy.
That's as much as to say such a case as yours constrains a man to bow in the hands.
Meaning to courtesy.
Thou hast most kindly hit it.
A most courteous exposition.
Nay, I am very pink of courteousy.
Pink for the flower.
Right.
Why, then is my pump well flowered?
Well said. Follow me this just now till thou hast worn out thy pump, that when the single soul of it is worn, the jest may remain after the wearing solely seated.
Oh, single soul jest. Solely singular for the singleness.
Will come between us, good Benvolio, my wit faint.
Switch and spurs, all our cry a match.
Nay, if thy wits run the wild goose chase I have done, for thou hast more of the wild goose in one of thy wits than I am sure I have in my whole five. Was I with you there for the goose?
Thou wast never with me for anything that thou wast not there for the goose.
Oh, I will bite thee by the ear for that, Jesse.
Nay, good goose, bite not.
Why? Is not this better than that groaning for love? Now thou art sociable. Now thou art Romeo. Now art thou what art thou? Now art thou what thou art, by art as well as thou by thy nature. For this driveling love is like a great natural. The runs lolling up and down to hide his bauble in a hole.
Stop there. Stop there.
Here's goodly gear.
And your nurse?
God ye good morrow, gentlemen.
Good ye good din, fair gentlewoman.
Is it good then?
'Tis no less, I tell you, for the bawdy hand of the dial is now upon the prick of noon.
Out upon you! What a man are you?
One gentlewoman that God hath made for himself to mar.
But by troth, it is well said, for himself to mar, quoth he. Gentlemen, can any of you tell me where I may find the young Romeo?
I can tell you, but young Romeo will be older when you have found him than he was when you sought him. I am the youngest of that name, for fault of a worse.
You say well. If you be he, sir, I desire some confidence with you.
A ball, so ho.
What hast thou found?
An old hair whore.
Oh, that's it. Sings and raps.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey, well, I mean, shoot, give me a beat then.
You come up with a beat. Do whatever you want. Don't worry. Just have fun.
An old hair whore. It says that twice. An old hair whore is very good meat and length. But a hair that is whore is too much for a score when his course ere is to be spent. Romeo, will you come to your father?
Oh, that's sad. End of song. It says end of song, but you do you, boo boo. Because it's a question.
Man, Romeo, will you come to your father? Well, to thither.
I will follow you.
Farewell, ancient lady. Farewell.
Singing.
Lady.
I know. I know. It's very mean.
I pray you, sir, what saucy merchant was this that was so full of his roguery?
A gentleman, nurse, that loves to hear himself talk, and will speak more in a minute than he will stand to in a month.
And he will speak anything against me. I'll take him down, and he were lustier than he is, and 20 such jacks. And if I cannot, I'll find those that shall. And thou must stand by two and suffer every knave to use me at his pleasure.
I saw no man use you at his pleasure. If I had, my weapon should quickly been out. I warned you I dare draw as soon as another man, if I see occasion of a good quarrel, and law on this side.
Scurvy knave! Pray you, sir, a word? And as I told you, my young lady bid me inquire you out. What she bid me say, I will keep to myself. But first, let me tell you, if you should leave her in a fool's paradise, as they say, it were a very gross kind of behavior, as they say.
Nurse, commend me to thy lady and mistress. I protest unto thee.
Good heart and eye faith. I will tell her as much. Lord, she will be a joyful woman.
What wilt thou tell her, nurse? Thou dost not mark me.
I will tell her, sir, that you do protest, which, as I take
I can smell it. Oh, it is. There's a restaurant right next door. Yeah.
Bid her devise
I
some
know.
means to come to strip this afternoon, and there she shall at Friar Lawrence's cell be shrived and married. Here is for thy pains.
No,
The
truly,
heat.
sir, not
Are
a
we
thing.
all gonna die in this room? Is that what that is?
No, it's the heat, I think.
It's like he just now turning over.
Mhm.
And someone who's currently replacing your HVAC.
Like there's cold air still.
I know.
And it smells, there's a smell coming out.
I was thinking it's the restaurant next door.
That is not any food that I would want to eat if that's the restaurant. No,
Olive on Mace. It's the heat.
There's like dust and stuff around heat things. So
Oh.
I think it's like a weird smell.
For the first time in the season, it like has that like it's getting
Smell. Yeah, if we die, it will be a beautiful, moment to die together. Community.
You all die together. I'm leaving.
I don't want that either, but
Y'all should keep it back, I'm telling you. Get out of here. Okay. No, truly, sir, not a penny. This afternoon, sir? Well, she shall be there.
And stay, good nurse, behind the abbey wall. Within this hour my man shall be with thee, and bring 3 cords made like a tackle stair. Farewell, be trusty, and I'll quit thy pains. Farewell, commend me to thy mistress.
Now God in heaven bless thee. Hark you, sir.
Commend me to thy lady.
Aye, 1,000 times. Peter. My fan Peter.
I love it. I love it. Oh, I have many moments. 9 heures sonne. The clock struck 9 when I didn't send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet him. Non, ce n'est pas cela. Love's herald should be thoughts which 10 times faster glides than the sun's beams, driving back shadows o'er luring hills. Therefore do nimble pinioned doves draw love, and therefore hath the wind-swift Cupid wings. Mais ces vieilles gens, il semble qu'ils soient tous morts. On ne saurait les remuer s'ils sont d'une lenteur, lourds et pâles comme le plomb. Oh Dieu! Oh God, she comes! Oh honey nurse, douce, douce nourrice, what news? Hast thou met with him? Oh Lord, why lookest thou sad? Though news be sad, yet tell them merrily. If good, thou shamest the music of sweet news by playing it to me with so sour a face.
I am aweary, give ye leave a while. Ay, how my bones ache. What a jaunt have I?
I would thou hadst my bones and I thy news. Je t'en prie, speak, nurse, parle. Good nurse, speak.
Just what haste? Can you not stay a while? Do you not see that I am out of breath?
How art thou out of breath when thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? The excuse that thou dost make in this delay is longer than the tale thou dost excuse. Is thy news good or bad? Réponds à cela, oui ou non. Say either and I'll stay the circumstance. Let me be satisfied. Is good or bad?
Well, you have made a simple choice.
Hmm?
You know not how to choose a man.
Okay, nurse.
Romeo? No, not he,
Fine.
though his face be better than any man's.
Mm.
Yet his leg excels all man's, and for a hand and a foot and a body, though they be not to be talked on, yet they are past compare. He is not the flower of courtesy, but I'll warrant him as gentle as a lamb. Go thy ways, wench, serve God. What have you dined at home?
No. All this did I know before. What says he of our marriage? What of that?
Lord, how my head aches.
Oh my God.
What a
Right?
head have I? Beshrew your heart for sending me about to catch my death while jaunting up and down.
In faith, I am sorry that thou art not well. Chère nourrice, réponds. Que dit mon amant? Oh, sweet nurse, what says my love?
Your love says like an honest gentleman
Uh-huh.
and a courteous and a kind
Uh-huh.
and a handsome
Ooh.
and I warrant a virtuous.
Of course.
Where's your mother?
Where is my mother? Why, she is within. Where should she be? How oddly thou repliest. Your love says like an honest gentleman. Where is your mother? Allons, que dit Romeo? Come, what says Romeo?
Have you got leave to go strict today?
Oui, I have.
Then hire you hence to Fleur Lauren to sell.
Woo!
There stays a husband to make you a wife.
Yes.
Now comes the wanton blood up in your cheeks. They'll be scarlet straight at any news. I you to church, I must another way to fetch a ladder by which your love must climb a bird's nest soon when it is dark. I am the drudge and toil in your delights, but you shall bear the burden soon at night. Go, out to dinner, how you to sell.
Devenez au plus beau sort. Hide a high fortune, honest nurse. Farewell.
Exhibit Act 2 Scene 6 for I want to sell.
So smile the heavens upon this holy act, that after hours with sorrow chide us not.
Amen, amen. But come what sorrow can, it cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute gives me in her sight. Do thou but close our hands with holy words, then love devouring death to do what he dared? It is enough I may but call her mine.
These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die, like fire and powder, which as they kiss, consume. The sweetest honey is loathsome in its own deliciousness, and in the taste confounds the appetite. Therefore love moderately. Long love doth so. Too swift arrives as tardy as too slow.
I'm here.
Here comes the lady, oh, so light of foot will ne'er wear out the everlasting flint. A lover may bestride the gossamer that idles in the wanton summer air, and yet not fall. So light is vanity.
Good even to my ghostly confessor.
Romeo shall thank thee, daughter, for us both.
As much to him, else is his thanks too much.
Juliet, if the measure of thy joy be heaped like mine, and that thy skill be more to blazon it, then sweeten with thy breath this neighbor air, and let rich music's tongue unfold the image happiness that both receive it, and either by this dear encounter.
Conceit, more rich in matter than in words, brags of his substance, not of ornament. No, you're fine. Ils sont dans la misère ceux qui peuvent calculer ce qu'ils possèdent. They are but beggars that can count their worth. But my true love, mon sincère amour, is grown to such excess, I cannot sum up some of half of my wealth.
Come with me, and we will make short work. For by your leave, you shall not stay alone till Holy Church incorporate two in one.
Short marital procedure with music.
What a romantic way of saying that. Short marital procedure.
Don't
Goodbye.
hate the writer, hate the play. Just kidding, just kidding. Y'all are stop.
That's how I want to be proposed.
Oh.
All right.
Shall buy into
Act
with
3,
me a
scene
marital
1, public
procedure.
place.
I pray thee, good Mauricio, let's retire. The day is hot, the Capulets abroad, and if we meet, we shall not scrape a brawl. For now, these hot days, is the mad blood stirring?
Thou art like one of those fellows that when he enters the confines of a tavern, claps me with his sword upon the table and says, God, send me no need of thee. And by the operation of the second cup draws it on the drawer when indeed there is no need.
Am I like such a fellow?
Come, thou art as hot a jack in thy mood as any in Italy, and as soon moved to be moody as, and as soon moved to be moody,
Yeah.
soon moved to be moody.
That's right.
By my head, here come the Capulets.
By my heel, I care not.
Andrew Tybalt, Simpson, and Gregory.
Gentlemen, good den. A word with one of you.
And but one word with one of us, couple it with something, take it a word or a blow.
You shall find me apt enough to do that, sir, and you will give me occasion.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consorts with Romeo.
Consorts? What dost thou make of us minstrels? Zounds, consort.
We talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw unto some private place, and reason coldly of your grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look and let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasures.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man. Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse the apparentage rage to such a greeting. Villain am I none. Therefore farewell. I see thou knowest me not.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast done me. Therefore turn and draw.
I do protest. I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise, till thou shalt know the reason of my love. And so, good Capulet, which name I tender, as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
Calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives.
I am for you.
Gentle, Mercutio, put thy rapier up.
Come, sir, you Poseidon.
Draw, Benvolio, beat down their weapons. Gentlemen, for shame, forbear this outrage. Tybalt, Mercutio, the prince especially have forbidden band handing in Verona streets. Ho, Tybalt, good Mercutio. Oh.
Tybalt under Romeo's arms, grabs Mercutio and flies with his followers.
Away, Tybalt.
Away!
I
Tybalt fronts and
In case it wasn't clear.
Right. Keep going, Mercutio. You got more. You got more to say.
A plague on both of your houses.
What? Are thou hurt?
Were you listening?
Shakespeare's funny.
Scratch. Wait. Larry, 'tis enough.
Courage, man. The hurt cannot be much.
It's not so deep as a well, nor so wide as a church door, but 'tis enough 'twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. I am peppered, I warrant, for this world. A plague on both your houses. Zounds, while the devil came you between us, I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
They have made,
Better you than me.
they have made worms meat of me. Help me into some house, Benvolio, or I shall faint a plague on both houses.
Fuck both. I'm out.
He gets stabbed or not?
He absolutely did. You're about to die, sir. You're about to die. We'll talk about it. We'll talk.
This gentleman, the prince's near ally, my very friend, have got
Oh, is it raining?
in my behalf. My
Incredible.
reputation stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, that an hour hath been my kinsman. Oh, sweet Juliet, thy beauty hath made me
Effeminate. Yep, I protest, but that's fine.
effeminate, and in my temper soft and valor still.
I know. Misogynist.
Oh, Romeo. Romeo, brave Maruscio's dead. That gallant spirit half inspired the clouds.
Have you not read this before?
I am hurt.
There will be a real fight.
Which too untimely here did scorn the earth.
This day's black fate on more days don't up the pen. This what begins this woe, others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
Alive, in triumph, and Mercutio slain, away to heaven, respective divinity, and fire-eyed fairy be by conduct now. Now, Tybalt, take the villain back again. The lake thou bearest me for Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou or I, or both, must go with him.
Thou wretched boy that didst consort him here shalt with him hence.
What's going on with this boy?
Keep going, keep going. You're about to fight him.
This shall determine that.
Bam.
Tybalt falls and dies in Romeo's arms, who lays him down in front of Mercutio.
I know, it's going to be beautiful.
I thought Mercutio got carried off.
Oh, yeah, we may change that. I don't know. I was dreaming. I was like, well, I want to bring him back, bring his body back.
He's still alive, they take him up and then Volio brings him
That's true, that's true.
Oh, that was
But Volio brings it back. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna. Oh God! Oh God! We'll figure it out. This is why it is. It is. It is a comedy.
Is it really meant to be?
Yeah, the first half is supposed to be very comedic.
Romeo, away, be gone. The citizens are up, and Tybalt slain. Stand, not amazed. The prince will doom thee death. If thou art taken, hence, be gone, away.
Oh, I am fortune's fool.
Why dost thou stay?
Exit Romeo and enter Abraham.
Which way ran he killed
I'll
Mercutio?
do Benvolio so you don't talk to yourself.
Wait, what'd you say?
I'll read for Benvolio while you read for Abraham, just in this little bit. There lies that Tybalt.
Up, sir, go with me. I charge thee in the prince's name, obey.
Enter Prince.
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
Back to you.
Oh, noble prince, I can discover all. The unlucky manager of this fatal brawl. There lies this man, slain by young Romeo, that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt,
Mon neveu, au fils de mon frère.
O prince, O cousin, husband, O the blood is spilt, O my dear kinsman, prince as thou art true, for blood of ours, shed blood of Montague.
Mon neveu.
O nephew,
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt, here slain, who Romeo's hand did slay. Romeo that spoke him fair, bade him bethink how nice this quarrel was, and urged withal your high displeasure. All this uttered, with gentle breath, calm look, knees humbly bowed, could not take truce with this unruly spleen of Tybalt's death to peace, but that he tilts with piercing steel at bold Mercutio's breast, who at all as hot turns deadly point to point, and with a martial scorn with one hand beats cold death aside, and with the other sends it back to Tybalt, whose dexterity retorts it. Romeo, he cries aloud. What is that?
That's right.
Hold, friends part, as envious thrusts from Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio, and then Tybalt fled. But by and comes back to Romeo, who had newly entertained revenge. And to it they go lightning. For a year I could draw to part them. Was stout Tybalt slain. And as he fell, did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
this is a kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false. He speaks not true. Some 20 of them fought in this black strife, and all those 20 could not kill one life.
Je demande justice.
I beg for justice, which thou, prince, must give.
Romeo a tué Tybalt.
Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him. He slew Mercutio. Who now the price of his dear blood doth owe?
Not Romeo, prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes, but what the law should end. La vie de Tybalt, the life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately we do exile him hence. I have an interest in your hate's proceeding. My blood for your rude brawls doth lie a-bleeding. But I'll amerce you with so strong a fine that you shall all repent the loss of mine. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses, nor tears nor prayers shall purchase out abuses. Therefore, use none. Let Romeo hence in haste, else, when he's found, that hour is his last. Bear hence this body, and attend our will. Mercy but murderers, pardoning those that kill.
Exit all intermission.
Enter.
Go St. Peter's Church, or I will drag thee on a hurdle thither. Out, you green sickness carrion! Out, you baggage! Fadre Suif, you tallow face!
Fee, what are you, mad?
Êtes-vous fou? Mon beau-père, good father, I beseech you on my knees, hear me with patience but to speak a word.
Hang thee, young baggage, disobedient wretch! I tell thee what, get thee to church on Thursday, or never after look me in the face. Ne me regarde jamais en face. Speak not, reply not, do not answer me. My fingers itch. Wife, We scarce thought us blessed that God had lent us but this only child. But now I see this one is one too much, and that we have a curse in having her. Out on her Hildy. Quelle soit la malheureuse. La malheureuse.
God in heaven bless her! You two are to blame, my lord, to rate her so.
Et pourquoi, Madame la Sagacée? Hold your tongue, good Prudence. Smatter with your gossips. Go.
I speak no treason. May not one speak?
Oh, que Dieu nous soit en aide.
En aide.
En aide. Peace, you mumbling fool.
Vous êtes trop vif.
You are too hot.
By the Dieu, God's bread, it makes me mad. Day, night, hour, time, tide, work, play, alone, in company, still my care hath been to have her matched. And now, having provided a gentleman of noble parentage, of fair demands, youthful and nobly trained, stuffed, as they say, with honorable parts, proportioned as one's thought would wish a man, to answer, je ne veux pas me marier, je ne peux aimer, je suis trop jeune, pardonnez-moi, I'll not wed, I cannot love, I am too young, I pray you, pardon me. As you will not wed, I'll pardon you. Graze where you will, you shall not house with me. Look to it. Think on it. I do not use to jest. Thursday is near. Lay hand on heart, advise. And you be mine, I'll give you to my friend. And you be not, hang, beg, starve, die in the streets. For by my soul I'll ne'er acknowledge thee, nor what is mine shall never do thee good. Trust to it, bethink you, I'll not be forsworn.
Slam door. Is there no pity sitting in the clouds that sees into the bottom of my grief? Oh, ma tendre mère, ne me rejetez pas loin de vous. Oh, sweet my mother, cast me not away. To delay this marriage for a month, a week, or if you do not make the bridal bed in that dim monument where Tybalt lies. Ne me parle pas.
Well, speak not a word. Do as thou wilt, for I have done with thee.
Oh Dieu. Oh nurse. How shall this be prevented? My husband is on earth, my faith in heaven. How shall that faith return again to earth unless that husband sended me from heaven by leaving earth? Comfort me, counsel me. Alack, alack, that heaven should practice stratagems upon so soft a subject as myself. Que dis-tu? N'as-tu pas un seul mot de joie, quelque consolation, nourrice? Hast thou not a word of joy, some comfort, nurse?
Say, here it is. Romeo is banished, and all the world to nothing that he dares ne'er come back to challenge you, or if he do, it needs must be by stealth. Then, since the case stands so as it now it doth, I think it best you marry with the country. Oh, he's a lovely gentleman. Romeo's a dishclout to him, an eagle man. Hath not so green, so quick, so fair an eye as Paris hath. Beshrew that my very heart. I think you are happy in this second match, for it excels your first. Or if it did not, your first is dead. Or 'twere as good he were as living here, and you no use of him.
Parles-tu du fond du cœur? Speakest thou from thy heart?
And from my soul, too. Or else beshrew them both.
Amen.
What?
Well, thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Go in and tell my lady I am gone, having displeased my father to Lawrence' cell, to make confession and to be absolved.
Mary, I will. And this is wisely done.
Ancient damnation, O most wicked fiend, vieille réprouvée, démon maudit. Je ne sais quel est ton plus grand péché, ou de souhaiter que je me parjure ainsi, ou de déprécier mon époux avec cette même langue qu'il avait tant de milliers de fois exaltée au-dessus de toute comparaison. Va, conseillère, mon cœur et toi sommes désormais séparés. To the friar to know his remedy. If all else fail, myself have power to die.
For sourcing one, so I will to sell.
On Thursday, sir? The time is very short.
My father, Capulet, will have it so, and I am nothing slow to slack his haste.
You say you do not know the lady's mind. Uneven is the course, I like it not.
Immoderately she weeps for Tybalt's death, and therefore I have little talk of love, for Venus smiles not in a house of tears. And now, sir, her father counts it dangerous that she doth give her sorrow so much sway, and in his wisdom haste our marriage, to stop the inundation of her tears, which too much minded by herself alone may be put from her by society. Now do you know the reason of this haste?
And would I knew not why it should be slowed. Look, sir, here comes the lady towards my cell.
Happily met, my lady and my wife.
That may be, sir, when I may be a wife.
That may be must be love on Thursday next.
What must be shall be.
That's a certain text.
Come you to make confession to this father?
To answer that, I should confess to you.
Not deny to him that you love me.
I will confess to you that I love him.
So will ye, I am sure, that you love me.
If I do so, it will be of more price being spoke behind your back than to your face.
Poor soul, thy face is much effused with tears.
The tears have got small victory by that, for it was bad enough before their spite.
Thou wrongst it more than tears with that report.
That is no slander, sir, which is a truth. And what I spake it to my face.
Thy face is mine, and thou hast slandered it.
It may be so, but for it is not mine own. Are you at leisure, Holy Father, now, or shall I come to you at evening mass?
My leisure serves me, pensive daughter, now. My lord, we must entreat the time alone.
God shield, I should disturb devotion. Juliette on Thursday, early will I rouse ye. Till then, adieu, and keep this holy kiss.
Oh, ferme la porte, shut the door, and when thou hast done so, come weep with me, past hope, past cure, past help.
Ah, Juliet, I already know thy grief. It strains me past the compass of my wits. I hear thou must, and nothing must prorogue it on Thursday next. Be married to this county.
Tell me not, friar, that thou hearest of this, unless thou tell me how I may prevent it. If in thy wisdom thou canst give no help, do thou but call my resolution wise, and with this knife I'll help it presently. God joined my heart and Romeo's, thou our hands, and ere this hand, by thee to Romeo sealed, shall be the label to another deed, or my true heart with treacherous revolt turn to another. This shall slay them both. Be not so long to speak, I long to die. If what thou speak not of remedy.
Hold, daughter, I do spy a kind of hope which craves as desperate an execution, as that is desperate which we would prevent. If, rather than to marry County Paris, thou hast the strength of will to slay thyself, then it is likely thou wilt undertake a thing like death, to chide away the shame, and if thou darest, I'll give thee remedy.
Oh, bid me leap rather than marry Paris from off the battlements of yonder tower, or walk in thievish ways, or bid me lurk where serpents are. Chain me with roaring bears, or shut me nightly in a charnel house, or covered quite with dead man's rattling bones, with reeky shans and yellow chapless skulls, or bid me go into a new-made grave and hide me with a dead man in his shroud, or things that to hear them told have made me tremble. And I will do it without fear or doubt, to live an unstained wife to my sweet love.
Hold then, go home, be merry, give consent to marry Paris. Wednesday is tomorrow.
What?
Tomorrow night look that thou lie alone. Let not thy lurks lie with thee in thy chamber. Take thou this vial, being then in bed, and this distilled liquor drink thou off. When presently through all thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy humor, for no pulse shall keep his native progress, but surcease. No warmth, no breath shall testify thou livest. Like death, when he shuts up the day of life, each part, deprived of supple government, shall stiff and stark and cold appear like death. And in this borrowed likeness of shrunk death thou shalt continue 42 hours, and then awake, as from a pleasant sleep. In the meantime, against thou shalt awake, shall Romeo by my letters know our drift. And hither shall he come, and and he and I will watch thy waking, and that very night shall Romeo bear thee hence to Mantua.
Done, oh donne-moi, oh tell not me of fear.
Oh, get you gone, be strong and prosperous in this resolve. I'll send a friar with speed to Mantua, with my letters to thy lord.
Amour, love, donne-moi la force et la force me sauvera. Lord, give me strength, and strength shall help afford. Adieu, mon beau-père.
Exit all, Act 4, Hall in the Capulet's house.
Eh bien, obstiné. How now, my headstrong? Où avez-vous été couré?
Where I have learned me to repent the sin of disobedient opposition to you and your behests, and am enjoined by holy Lawrence to fall prostrate here and beg your pardon. Pardon, je vous en conjure, pardon, I beseech you. Henceforward I am ever ruled by you.
Envoyez chercher Locom. Send for the county. Go tell him of this. I'll have this knot knit up tomorrow morning.
I met the youthful lord at Lawrencell, and gave him what becomed love I might, not stepping or the bounds of modesty.
Why, I am glad on it. This is well. Tout va bien. Relevez-vous. Stand up. This is as it should be.
Nurse, will you go with me into my closet to help me sort such needful ornaments as you think fit to furnish me tomorrow? Non, pas avant jeudi.
Not till Thursday. There is time enough.
Allez, Nourrice. Allez avec elle. Go, nurse. Go with her. We'll to church tomorrow.
Exit to Juliet and Nurse, Act 4, Scene 2, Juliet's room, enter Juliet and the nurse.
Aye, those attires are best, but gentle nurse, I pray thee, leave me to myself tonight.
Enter Lady Capulet.
What? Are you busy? Oh?
Êtes-vous bien occupée?
Need you my help?
No, madame. We have culled such necessaries as are behooveful for our state tomorrow. So please you, let me now be left alone, and let the nurse this night sit up with you, for I am sure you have your hands full all in this so sudden business. Bonne nuit.
Get thee to bed and rest, for thou hast moved.
Juliet kisses her husband before Lady Capulet and Nurse enter.
Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. Je sens courir dans mes veines un frisson de peur qui glace presque en moi la chaleur de la vie. I'll call them back again to comfort me. Nurse! What should she do here? My dismal scene I needs must act alone. Viens, fiole. What if this mixture do not work at all? Shall I be married then tomorrow morning? No, this shall forbid it. Repose ici. What if it be a poison which the friar subtly hath ministered to have me dead, lest in this marriage he should be dishonored, because he married me before to Romeo? I fear it is. And yet, methinks it should not, for he had still been tried a holy man. How if, when I am laid into the tomb, I wake before the time that Romeo come to redeem me? There's a fearful point. Shall I not then be stifled in the vault, to whose foul mouth no healthsome air breathes in, and there die strangled ere my Romeo comes? Or, if I live, is it not the very like the horrible conceit of death and night, together with the terror of the place? As in a vault, an ancient receptacle, where for these many 100 years the bones of all my buried ancestors are packed. Where bloody Tybalt, yet but green in earth, lies festering in his shroud, where, as they say, at some hours in the night, spirits resort. Alack, it is not like that. I, so early waking, what with loathsome smells and shrieks like mandrakes torn out of the earth, that living mortals, hearing them, run mad. Or, if I wake, shall I not be distraught, environed with all these hideous fears, and madly play with my forefathers' joints, and pluck the mangled Tybalt from his shroud, and in his rage, with some great kinsman's bone, as with a club, dash out my desperate brains? Oh, regardez, il me semble voir l'ombre de mon cousin, seeking out Romeo that did spit his body upon a rapier's point. Stay, Tybalt, stay! Romeo, I come. This do I drink to thee.
She falls upon her bed within the curtain. Act 4, Scene 3, Juliet and Nurse.
Mistress? What mistress? Juliet? Fast I warned her, she. Why, lamb? Why, lady? Fie, you slug a bed. Why, love, I say, madam. Sweetheart. Why, bride? What? Not a word? Sleep for a week, for the next night, I warrant. The county Paris hath set up his rest, that you shall rest but little. God forgive me. Mary and amen, how sound she is asleep. I must needs wake her. Madam, madam, madam. Aye, let the county take you in your bed. He'll fright you up, I faith, will it not be? What, dressed? And in your clothes? And down again? I must needs wake you. Lady, lady, lady! Alas, alas, help! Help, my lady's dead! Oh, well a day that ever I were born! Some aquavite? Oh, my lord, my lady!
Quel bruit fait-on ici?
What noise is here?
Oh, lamentable day!
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
What is the matter?
Look! Look! Oh, heavy day!
Oh, me! Oh, me! My child! My only life!
Mon enfant, mon unique vie.
Revive! Look up, or I will die with thee! Help! Help!
Au secours, que tout le monde vienne au secours!
For shame! Romeo Juliette! Bring Juliette forth. Her lord is come.
She's dead! Deceased! She's dead! Alack the day!
Alack the day! She's dead! She's dead! She's dead!
Elle est morte, décédée, elle est morte au jour maudit!
Ah, laissez-moi le voir. You see her. Elle est déjà froide. She's cold. Her blood is settled and her joints are stiff. Life and these lips have long been separated. Death lies on her like an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower of all the field.
Oh, lamentable day!
Oh, woeful time!
L'amour, death, that had ta'en her hence to make me wail, ties up my tongue and will not let me speak.
Lawrence in Paris?
Come, is the bride ready to go to church?
Ready to go, but never to return. O son, the night before thy wedding day hath death lain with thy wife. There she lies, flower as she was, deflowered by him. Death is my son-in-law, death is my heir, my daughter he hath wedded. I will die and leave him all, life, living, all is death's. Tout pour moi à la mort.
Have I thought long to see this morning's face, and doth it give me such a sight as this?
Accursed, unhappy, wretched, hateful day!
Ah, au jour malheureux et maudit, jour de misère, jour odieux.
But one poor and loving child, but one thing to rejoice and solace in, and cruel death had catched it from my sight.
Oh, woe! Oh, woeful, woeful, woeful day! Most lamentable day, most woeful day! That ever I did yet behold, oh day! Oh day, oh day, oh hateful day! Never has seen so black a day as this. Oh woeful day, oh woeful day!
Beguiled, divorced, wronged, spited, slain, most detestable death, by thee beguiled, by cruel thee quite overthrown. Oh love, oh life, not love, but love and death.
Despised, distressed, hated, martyred, killed. Oh, de desolation, uncomfortable time, why camest thou now to murder our solemnity? Oh child, my soul and not my child. Oh mon enfant, mon aime et non plus mon enfant. Dead art thou, alack, my child is dead, and with my child my joys are buried.
Peace, ho, for shame! Heaven and yourself had pardoned this fair maid. Now heaven hath all, and all the better it is for the maid. Your part in her you could not keep from death, but heaven keeps his part in eternal life. And weep ye now, seeing she is advanced above the clouds as high as heaven itself? Oh, in this love you love your child so ill that you run mad, seeing that she is well. She is not married that lives married long, but she's best married that dies married young. Dry up your tears and stick your rosemary on this fair course, and as is the custom, in all her best array, bear her to church.
All things that we ordain festival turn from their office to black funeral, and all things change them to the contrary. Tout chose se convertit en la chose contraire.
Sir, go you in, and madam go with him, and go, Sir Paris. Everyone prepare to follow this fair course unto her grave. The heavens do lower upon you for some ill. Move them no more by crossing their high will.
Exit Capulet Lady, Capulet Paris, and Friar Lawrence. Back out. Act 5, Scene 1, Mantua. Enter Balthazar.
News from Verona. How now, Balthazar? Dost thou not bring me letters from the friar? How doth my lady? Is my father well? How fares my Juliette? That I ask again, for nothing can be ill if she be well.
Then she is well, and nothing can be ill. Her body sleeps in Capule's monument, and her immortal part with angels lives. I saw her laid low in her kindred's vault, and presently took post to tell you. Oh, pardon me for bringing this ill news.
Is it even so? Then I defy you, stars! Thou knowest my lodging. Give me ink and paper, and hire post horses. I will hence tonight.
I do beseech you to have patience. Your looks are pale and wild, and do import some misadventure.
Tush, thou art deceived. Leave me, and do one thing I bid thee do. Hast thou no letters to me from the friar?
No, my good lord.
No matter. Get thee gone. And hire those horses. I'll be with thee straight.
Is it Balthazar?
Well, Juliette, I will lie with thee tonight. Oh, mischief, thou art swift to enter in the thoughts of a desperate man. I do remember the apothecary, and hereabouts he dwells, with late I noted in tattered weeds with overwhelming brows, culling of simples, mirage with his looks, sharp misery hand worn him to the bones. Nothing this purini. To myself I said, and if I'm a man did need a poison now, who sells is present death in Mantua, here lives a captive wretch would sell him. Oh, this same thought did but forerun my need, and this same needy man must sell it me. As I remember, this should be the house. Being holiday, the beggar's shop is shut. But ho, apothecary!
Enter apothecary?
Who calls so loud?
Come hither, man. I see that thou art poor. Hold, there is 40 ducats. Let me have a dram of poison, such soon speeding gear as will disperse itself through all the veins, that the life-weary taker may fall dead, and that the trunk may be discharged of breath, as violently as hasty powder fire doth hurry from the fatal cannon's wound.
Such mortal drugs I have, but Mantua's law is death to any he that utters them.
Art thou so bare and full of wretchedness, and fearest to die? Famine is in thy cheeks, need and oppression starveth in thy eyes, contempt and beggary hangs upon thy back. The world is not thy friend, nor the world's law. The world affords no law to make thee rich. Then be not poor, but break it, and take this.
My poverty, but not my will, consents.
I pay thy poverty, and not thy will.
But this in any liquid thing you will, and drink it off. And, if you had the strength of 20 men, it would dispatch you straight.
There is thy gold, worse poison to men's souls, doing more murders in this loathsome world than these poor compounds than thou mayest not sell. I sell thee poison, thou hast sold me none. Farewell. Buy food, and get thyself in flesh. Come, cordial and not poison, go with me to Juliet's grave, for there must I use thee.
Exit Act 5, Scene 2, Friar Lawrence's cell.
Holy Franciscan Friar. Brother, ho!
This same should be the voice of Friar John. Welcome from Mantua. What says Romeo? Or if his mind be writ, give me his letter.
Going to find a barefoot brother out, one of our order, to associate me here in the city visiting the sick and finding him. The searchers of the town, suspecting that we both were in a house where the infectious pestilence did reign, sealed up the doors and would not let us forth, so that my speed demanded their escape.
Who bear my letter then to Romeo?
I could not send it. Here it is again, nor get a messenger to bring it thee, so fearful were they of infection.
Unhappy fortune, by my brotherhood, this letter was not nice, but full of charge of dear import, and the neglecting of it may do much danger. Friar John, go hence, get me an iron crow, and bring it straight into my cell.
Brother, I'll go and bring it thee.
Now must I to the monument alone. Within 3 hours will failed Juliette wake. She will beshrew me much that Romeo hath had no notice of these accidents. But I will write again to Mantua, and keep her at my cell till Romeo come. Poor living corpse closed in a dead man's tomb.
Exit, Black Arrow, Act 5, Scene 2, The Tomb.
Thou detestable maw, thou womb of death, gorged with the dearest morsels of the earth. Thus I enforce thy rotten jaws open, and despite, I'll cram thee with more food.
Opens the tomb.
This is that banished haughty Montague, that murdered my love's cousin, with which grief it is supposed the fair creature died, and here is come to do some villainous shame to the dead bodies. I will apprehend him. Stop thy unhallowed toil, vile Montague. Can vengeance be pursued further than death? Condemned villain, I do apprehend thee. Obey and go with me, for thou must die.
I must indeed, and therefore came I hither. Good gentle youth, tempt not a desperate man. Fly hence, and leave me. Think upon these gone. Let them affright thee. I beseech thee, youth, put not another sin upon my head, by urging me to fury. Oh, be gone! By heaven, I love thee better than myself, for I come hither armed against myself. Stay not, be gone, live, and hereafter say, a madman's mercy bade thee run away.
I do defy thy conjurations, and apprehend thee for a felon here.
Wilt thou provoke me? Then have at thee, boy!
Fight.
Oh, I am slain! Is it really that fast? Come on!
No, there will be a fight. There will be an actual fight.
Oh, I am slain! If thou be merciful, open the tomb and lay me with Juliette.
In faith, I will. Let me peruse this face. Crucio's kinsman, Noble County Paris. I think my man told me Paris should have married Juliette. Said he not so? Or did I dream it so? Or am I mad, hearing him talk of Juliette, to think it was so? I'll bury thee in a triumphant grave, for here lies Juliette, and her beauty makes this vault a feasting presence full of light. Death, lie thou there, by a dead man's enter.
Laying Paris by the foot of the tomb.
How often men are at the point of death, have they been merry, which with their keepers call a lightning before death? Oh, how may I call this a lightning? Oh, mon amour, ma femme, death, that hath sucked the honey of thy breath, had no power yet upon thy beauty. Thou art thy conquered beauty, and sun yet is crimson in thy lips and in thy cheeks, and death's pale flag is not a man's there. Tybalt, lies thou there in the bloody sheet? Give me, cousin. Oh, cher Juliette. Okay, est-tu said, belle uncle?
Pourquoi es-tu si belle, uncle?
Pourquoi is-tu?
We'll work on it. We'll work on it. Don't worry.
Why art thou yet so fair? Shall I believe that unsustainable death is amorous? And then the lean aboard monster keeps thee here in dark to be his Paramore. For fear of that, I will stay with thee, and never from this palace of dim night depart again. Here will I remain.
Ici, je veux établir mon éternel repos.
Oh, here will I set up my everlasting rest, and shake the yoke of inauspicious stars from this world-weary flesh. Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. And lips, oh, you the doors of breath sealed with a righteous kiss. A dateless bargain to engrossing death.
Mrs. Juliet.
Come, bitter conduct some unsavory guide.
Voici que je bois à mes amours.
Here's to my love.
Thanks.
Oh, true apothecary. The drugs are quick.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
I got the good stuff.
Thus with a kiss I died.
Avec ce baiser, je meurs.
Mrs. Juliet and dies as Juliet lives.
Oh, what's here?
What happened to Teenage Plant?
A cup closed in my true love's hand? Poison, I see, hath been his timeless end. O churl, drunk all and left no friendly drop to help me after? I will kiss thy lips. Haply some poison yet that hang on them to make me die with a restorative. Thy lips are warm. Yea, noise, then I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger!
Matching Romeo's dagger.
This is thy sheath. There rust and let me die.
Cuts herself, falls on Romeo's body and dies. Enter the prince.
What misadventure is so early up that calls our person from our morning's rest?
Enter Capulet and Lady Capulet.
What should it be that they shriek so abroad?
The people in the street cry Romeo, some Juliet and some Paris, and all run with open outcry toward our monument.
What fear is this which startles in our ears? Search, seek, and know how this foul murder comes.
Oh heavens! Oh Sia, oh wife! Look how our daughter bleeds. Voyez comme notre fille est sanglante.
Oh me,
Oh, malheureuse.
this sign of death is a bell that warns my old age to
Sepulchre.
Come, Montague, for thou art early up to see thy son and heir more early down.
Alas, my liege, my sire is dead tonight. Grief of my son's exile hath stopped his breath. What further woe conspires against mine age?
Look, and thou shalt see.
O thou untaught, what manner is in this, to press before thy mother to a grave?
Seal up the mouth of outrage for a while, so we can clear these ambiguities, and know their spring, their head, their true descent. And then will I be general of your woes, and lead you even to death. Meantime, forbear, and let mischance be slave to patience. Bring forth the parties of suspicion.
I am the greatest, stable to do the least, yet most suspected, as the time and place doth make against me of this direful murder. And here I stand, both to impeach and purge myself condemned, and myself excused.
Then say at once what thou dost know in this.
I will be brief. Jesus.
And I cut it too. I cut it. This is not even the full thing.
It'll be brief for 3 pages.
Oh, my short dated breath.
2.
It's not so long as a tedious tale. Romeo there dead was husband to that Juliet, and she there dead, that Romeo's faithful wife. I married them, and their stolen marriage day was Tybalt's doomsday, whose untimely death banished the new-made bridegroom from the city, for whom, and not for Tybalt, Juliet pined. You, to remove the siege of grief from her, betrothed, and would have married her perforce to county Paris. Then comes she to me, and with wild looks bids me devise some mean to rid her from this second marriage, or in my cell there would she kill herself. Then gave I her, so tutored by my art, a sleeping potion, which so took effect as I intended, for it wrought on her the form of death. Meantime I writ to Romeo that he should hither come as this dire night to help to take her from her borrowed grave, being that the time the potion's force should cease. But he which would bear my letter, Friar John, was stayed by accident, and yesternight returned my letter back. Then all alone at the prefixed hour of her waking came I to take her from her kindred's vault, meaning to keep her closely at my cell till I conveniently could send to Romeo. But when I came, some minute ere the time of her awaking, timely lay the noble Paris, and true Romeo dead. And as it seems, Juliet did violence on herself. All this I know, and to the marriage her nurse is privy. And if aught in this miscarried by my fault, let my old life be sacrificed some hour before this time, unto the rigor of severest law.
We still have known thee for a holy man. This letter doth make good the friar's words, their course of love, the tidings of her death. And here he writes that he did buy a poison of a poor apothecary, and therewithal came to this vault to die, and lie with Juliet. Where be these enemies? Capulet, Montague, see what a scourge is laid upon your hate, that heaven finds means to kill your joys with love. And I, for winking at your discords too, have lost a brace of kinsmen. All are punished.
O Lady Montague, donnez-moi ta main, give me thy hand. This is my daughter's jointure, for no more can I demand.
But I can give thee more. Oh, I have raised her statue in pure gold, that while Verona by that name is known, there shall no figure at such rate be set as that of true and faithful Juliet.
As rich shall Romeo's by his lady's lie.
Poor sacrifices of our enmity.
You start. Chorus.
Oh, wait, sorry.
You're
A
fine.
glooming peace this morning with it brings.
The sun for sorrow will not show his head.
Go hence, have more talk of these sad things.
Some shall be pardoned, some shall be punished.
For
this is the story of woe, the tale of Juliet and her Romeo. Their love did survive, way past their life, and reconcile their family strife.
Everyone sings it that's on stage.
Their unconditional love that is idealized through friends and family will be forever
Am I first?
So funny. Okay, about an hour for Act 2. Perfect. That is where we want to be. Yeah. This is very good. This is a great start, y'all. Beautiful. Okay, a few thoughts, notes, and then we have one more person who joined us. Our we're gonna finish with introduction. I know. Start for introduction and finish introduction. Oh goodness gracious me. Okay.
Who joined us?
Celine Jones Cameron, CJ, is our fight and intimacy coordinator. They will introduce us after I give some thoughts and notes and things for you to think about. Really great job, everyone. Great first read through. I cannot wait. This is going to be great. Your homework is we need to set up one-on-ones, especially for those of you who are speaking French in this. Please set up one-on-ones with me ASAP so we can see like what we keep, what we don't keep. If we keep anything, right? Like I'm happy to negotiate that. So let's do that. Number 2, everyone check the script and check the original play. I've cut so much that we're at a really great place So I'm happy to maybe add some things or cut some more things if you're like, this is not brief. Right? Just let me know. I'm here to like talk and negotiate and see, how we're gonna play. Three, we will have one-on-ones, right, for the next couple of weeks. We're starting with that. So set up your one-on-ones with me as soon as you can. Just let me know your calendar. I can send a when to meet. No, that's for everybody. Everybody is doing a one-on-one with me, period.
And can
Period.
you, like, what is your availability?
I am very flexible for the most part. I teach like here and there, but I can move things around. So you just have to let me know and I can probably move things. Shaysha?
So you want to meet with at least once with everyone in the next couple weeks?
Yes. At least once in the next couple of weeks, like individually. And the hope and the dream is we will meet again for those who can. Again, I know those who can't already, so don't worry. Next Saturday, November 30th, in the space. It'll probably be sometime in the afternoon. So we won't do morning, we won't do late evening. In the afternoon to do a final hopeful read through of the script, like after everybody's told me what they think of the script, if they like their part or not or whatever. And then we will get you physical copies sometime in mid-December. Or Maureen, maybe we'll leave them here in the space and you could just come pick them up. Whatever works best for people. Yeah. Any questions? Any problems? No? Great. Let's do final introductions. Are you there, CJ?
I'm always here.
Awesome. And so sorry, Derek. I thought Benvolio was in Act 2, and I was like, oh, I forgot. He's not.
It's
Usually,
okay.
Balthazar is made into Benvolio, and this time I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. So,
It's okay.
but you could hear us. Yay. Listen to our final time. So let us do, you're upside down, CJ.
Nigga, I don't know why. I'm so tired. This is how it came when I opened it. I didn't touch anything.
You could probably change the thingy in the Zoom video, but it's okay.
Okay.
You do you. We right. Our introductions included our names, pronouns, who are we for this production, and what is one of your favorite love stories in any like format, book or play or song or movie or whatever. So you'll go last so you can think about it.
Thank you.
And you're welcome. And we'll start with April.
Hi, CJ. Nice to see you again.
Hi.
She, her, Balthazar chorus.
Beautiful. Let's go this way.
Hi, my name is Matthew J. Murray. I'm playing Romeo.
Sick.
I am Peter, he, him pronouns, and I am playing Lord Capulet.
Love it.
Hi, Laurel, they, them pronouns. I'm playing the prince.
My name is Paul. I'm he, him pronouns, and I'm playing Paris.
Hi, CJ. I'm Dakota, and
Hi, Dakota.
and Gregory and Chris.
Hi, I'm Corey, he, him, Friar Lawrence.
Yep. That's right. That's right.
I like the intro from here.
Right? I was like, forgot.
Hi, CJ. Lori, her, hers. I'm stage managing.
Yay!
Hi, Iman, she, hers, assistant director.
Hi, Mom.
Jackie, she, her, they, them, whatever you want. Juliet and director.
My name is Asia Kerr, she, her, and I'm Apothecary, Abraham, and the part of the choir.
Do it all. Do it all.
I'm Jack. I'm playing Peter. John. I'm still a he.
Cameron or Coochie.
No way!
CJ?
Yes!
Oh, what's going
Like,
on?
totally like, what? Who?
It's been years. I haven't seen this man in a long time.
Wild.
Hey. Hi, I'm Shy, and I am your nurse. She, her, hers, and that's all.
You got April too? Wait.
You're nasty. Come on. Yeah.
I'm tired.
Wait a minute. April?
Okay, your turn, CJ. Feel free to introduce yourself. And Derek.
I am CJ. She, her, hers. I am your fight and intimacy choreographer, Favorite love story? I don't know. I don't read a lot.
A poem, anything.
Oh, Jill Scott's song "Take a Long Walk." That's cute.
Oh, solid.
I don't know it, but yeah, cool.
What?
She lists like 50 ideas for a date in that song. Amazing.
Cool. Should listen to it.
Good one.
Jill Scott.
A long walk, a long walk. Let's take a long walk around the park.
I know, right? It's fun.
Conversation.
We got one more person. One more person. Derek, we haven't forgotten you. Go ahead.
Hey, CJ, nice to meet you. My name is Derek.
You're a fool. Hi, buddy.
What's up? I play Benvolio, and my pronouns are he, him.
Beautiful. Okay, thank y'all so much. If you need me, call me, text me, beat me. I'll talk to you quickly, Derek and CJ.
Okay.
Exactly. I was just telling everybody.
I'm fighting for my life with this camera, bro.
No problem. You're fine.
But I can't come next Saturday.
That's cool.
But I can join on Zoom if you guys need me to.
Yes, that's perfect.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you, Dakota.
Okay, I don't know how often I can come as possible. As soon as, I mean, as much as I can.
Yeah.
Because I do have a daughter.
Okay. Oh my gosh, so adorable. You can bring her.
No, I can't. She will
She's
cry.
demon?
She's super needy. So I wish I could be her.
You won't be called like a ton. Don't worry.
Okay.
Like I said, it's like this until now in December. We're just meeting in person next Saturday, and then maybe one more time for the picking up of the thingy and to hang out.
Okay, well,
And
I
then,
hope
yeah.
she'll be around one
Okay.
in a couple of months by the time that we
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Thank you. We'll talk later. Before going home, I'll send y'all messages. Like I said, and you heard, do a one-on-one with me, Derek. Let me know when you're free so we can Zoom to go
Okay.
over your scenes as well as like talk about who your Benvolio is and who I think your Benvolio is. And then
Okay.
CJ, you'll let me know when you're available between now and December 31st so that
got you.
we can do Zooms with all the people who fight. So you can start talking and all the people who kiss or like do something intimate. So you
Yeah, I can
talk
come
to
in.
people. Yeah.
I'll send you everything.
Sounds good. Have a great night, y'all. Y'all know
You
how
too.
to catch me.
Have a good one.
Bye.